Did you guys read the presser though?
I'm reading now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this controller gonna last y'all 2 to 4 hours tops. Y'all gonna be sitting in there with a cable tied to the electric outlet.
Hold up. I hate when Xbox guys say, "Who the fuck playing the game for 8 hours on the regular?"
Exactly.
Oh, shit, we do.
Please tell me you playing the game.
Hey,
Depends.
Your controllers ain't never on.
It's not about how long you're gonna be playing the game. It's about when you pick up that controller, how often you need to plug it in.
Who cares? Just plug it up. I don't see how that's an L.
What I'm getting from the reading this is they're just sending in their final designs for the console.
Right,
exactly. So we're going to be getting that soon.
Hopefully soon. I can see how hot it's gonna run.
So they probably are just like making the final decisions.
But Xbox got acting like motherfucker. They showed the PS4 console in June of 2013. They didn't show that shit no earlier than that.
No, they were talking about more about the specs, like when it came to the February.
But they did the same thing in 2013 though.
But that's what they wanted. They wanted Sony to come out.
I actually think they wanted to not show the console in public, but show it to Digital Foundry because Digital Foundry was scheduled to go out before the whole coronavirus thing happened.
That's possible, yeah.
I don't want no white PS5 though. That shit.
They didn't get the black one then.
It ain't white. It ain't right,
They're not gonna have.
It ain't white. If it ain't white, it ain't right, bro.
All right, somebody got to pull up my stream because I can't see shit. All right.
I'm saying
they're not gonna have two colorways.
And anything comes close to check, I can't see nothing. I'm gonna use my phone and tweet it out.
Raheem 860, what's good? The PS5 controller is sexy. Sexy, he said.
That's too big.
Damn. We're gonna question your sexual life.
It does look like an Astrobot though.
That shit.
I told you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. They should make an Astrobot version.
I think it's going to look like a traditional box, like PlayStation.
But I tell you what, Sony's so clever. Look, they announced Spider-Man and Uncharted going to PS now on PC. So the ponies were mad. They go, okay, you mad now? Let's drop your controller so you forget about it.
But why are people excited about a fucking controller? Though it's a controller.
Because that's all they got to go
because that's what you got though.
Why not?
Hey, bro, in time of famine, you're gonna eat what you can, bro. I heard it.
100%.
Stop crying.
If it's baked beans, you have baked beans.
Why you sound like the big money right now?
People really excited about a
big money talking like it's from B-More now.
Well, that control.
No, one is legit. It's right, but look, it's nice to see something.
Hey, Sean, shut the fuck up.
No, really,
you shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get a black dude to take you back home again. Phil Spencer.
I owed you a shut the fuck up like 2 weeks ago.
Is it any news if the DualShock 4 could be played on the PS5? If that's the case, I just use my DualShock 4.
We live.
I'm coming right now. Hold up.
So y'all like the controller? That color gotta change. That color's trash.
That color trash.
Then get the black one.
That color is. I hope I haven't seen any black one. I just seen that white and black joint.
Let me go right here.
You know what that mean, though, right? That mean that console ready to be white too.
I mean, maybe a white console look dope. I'm just talking about the way
they copy your Xbox.
But what I'm saying is that controller looks a little like too white at the top and then the black trim at the bottom.
Xbox has good design. Why would they?
Hold on. Let me get this straight. Why the controller so fat but the fucking analog stick's little as hell?
It's your people.
Because you don't want to pull up with them sticks.
I want to click live.
I am live.
No, on the YouTube channel.
Everyone. Phil Spencer. I wanted to take this moment just to my best wishes out to everybody in our community. Hope you and your family are healthy and safe. We're all living in extraordinary times right now, and making the best of it. We're all in it together.
That means he's putting in work.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Showing up to play such an important part of
so many people's
lives right now. Here we are with an Inside Xbox show put together in a way that we've never done before. Our production team, and thanks to all those people, are working remotely to put together a great show for you. Our studios and our third-party partners are also working remotely. But it was really important for us to get an Inside Xbox together because I think right now we could all use a little bit of entertainment and see some of the stuff that's coming in games. So this is the best that we have right now. A lot of uncertainty in the world. You might see some seams in the show. but we thought it was an important thing for us to get out, so we wanted to go do that, and we're really excited about it. We'll be right along with you watching it because we just love what we get to go do. So I really do, and hope you enjoy the show. Here you go.
Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Inside Xbox. That's right, like so many of you, we are working from home. Myself, Katarina, Malik, and of course,
we got a new
Larry.
black dude.
I mean, we're not
all
working
a new black dude. It must be that guy from Buck.
Distancing. This is going to be pretty fun, right? Because you get to look inside our houses. I'm glad I did the tidying up earlier. But we've all got kind of different internet connections, but we are not going to let spotty Wi-Fi get in the way of a great show for you. We've got tons of good stuff coming up. But let's start right now. With a game we announced at
Look at them 4K textures.
Obsidian's Grounded.
You ahead of us,
Since
bro.
the announcement, we know that fans have been looking forward to more information on the storyline and the single player. So let's dig in to all of that.
Here goes the game of the year.
Game of the year, game of the generation, according to Crap Gamer.
Oh, good! You are not dead! I will be helping you out today. First things first.
Oh shit.
You're not supposed to be here. Secondly, you are very, very,
oh my god, they gotta be joking.
very
So
small.
this guy is the first black
Please
hero
refrain from panicking.
in the video game.
Thirdly, the machine that could return you to your normal size is currently out of order. And everything in this backyard wants to, eat you.
Hey,
Again,
shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
tiny panic
$2.
will accomplish
Talk and control this was frowned upon. LOL.
You are going to need to find a way to survive out here. I would recommend building a base, maybe a simple shelter of some sort. Oh, and weapons. You'll probably need some weapons.
Come out
But
July
you should be
28th.
fine.
Grounded.
Unless you get eaten. You'll either be fine or you will be dead. It's really up
You
to
had to put some like serious music behind that.
That game was terrible. Oh my god.
But it don't look like whatever they showed us the first time.
I want to expand on how we tell stories.
I was like, be bored.
So I've always wanted to make a survival game. And one thing that we're doing with Grounded is playing a lot of survival games and looking at the genre as a whole to see where we can improve. First, we have environmental storytelling. So we want to tell the story through the places that you're visiting and do it through the artwork and the atmosphere of the areas that you're exploring. It's all handcrafted. We spend a lot of time talking about the tiny little details of why is this thing in the yard in the first place, who put it here, depending on the materials that the things are made out of, how they're placed, what's the purpose of this thing. We want to make all these details where it's actually a place that feels lived in and it feels alive.
First things first. You're not supposed to be here.
So in the trailer, you've heard a voice, and that's our robot buddy, Burgle. Burgle is your buddy and your pal, and he guides you through the adventure, and he's also just the NPC that you can talk to if you get lost, if you need some help.
You'll either be fine or you will be dead. It's really up to you.
In the trailer,
Shout
you
out to
notice
the
that
chat.
we do hint at that there's something else
Shout
going on
anybody
in
in
the
the
yard.
chat.
And we do have
Hit the like button, guys. Come on.
secrets and
300
layers to
people, hit the
discover.
like
So
button.
there is some evil force in the yard, and you'll discover who they are and what they're up to throughout the story and the adventure. In Grounded, not only can you play
Yeah, Z,
in
the
multiplayer,
chat
and
is
it's a great
wanting you to
multiplayer
react.
experience, but you can also
They
play
want-
hold on.
single
Are you
player.
talking?
We want to support
I got you. Hold on,
all
one
different
second.
types
I'm
of
still trying to
players.
tweet this shit out.
So if you want to be the player who
What's good,
crafts
Tip Diamond?
armor
What's
and
good?
armors up
Give
and
me 1
goes
second.
through
I'm trying
the
to tweet
adventure,
this
you
shit
can
out.
do that. If you want to play a stealthy player, you can do
No
that.
Russian.
What you
If you want to
mean?
just go
Look at
destroy
Z's
everything
face.
and
He's
build up
excited for
an
this.
arsenal of weaponry, you can do that as well.
Why does it have a 90s theme?
Yeah, they're gonna lap for the 90s team properly, yeah.
Now
What's
who's
really
making this?
exciting to me
Obsidian?
is that This is
Obsidian,
just the start of the journey.
Yeah.
So we launch in game preview.
They've never made a non-adult
ideas. I know
game
the team has tons of ideas. I'm sure the community will have tons of ideas.
Man, shut your weird ass up.
The best game that it can possibly be. So let us know how you feel about it, what you're jazzed about.
I got a Fortnite
we'll work with you and work with the community to see where the storyline goes from here.
Z, look at the 4K texture, Z. Come on, Z.
Start your shit, Z.
Shout out to AP the shooter with the $2. That black dude is Tsunami.
Will be on right after Inside Xbox with a gameplay live stream, so don't miss that. But
he's a Xbox guy.
For the rest of Inside Xbox, a ton of good stuff for you. We've got 5 badass things you need to know about Gears Tactics. We've got a ton of great new additions to Xbox Game Pass for PC and for console. We've got the debut of Sea of Thieves
that
April
Cuphead shirt he's
update.
got, that looks
Hey yo,
cool.
they won't let this
First
Sea of Thieves
gameplay,
shit go, huh?
the beautiful new adventure game, The Last Campfire.
Z, it must be doing really well. Look, Z, you gotta understand, Crap Gamer said it's the game of the generation.
Is as big
and he was right.
Xbox Series X.
Joining us today is Jason Ronald, who's the Director of Program Management for Xbox Series X. Jason, great to see you.
Great to see you too, Larry.
Now, we had a lot of news recently about Xbox Series
got a cat on his chin.
We talked about a lot of different things. Can you kind of go over quickly what they were?
Sure. So it was an exciting time because we finally revealed the full technical specifications of the Xbox Series X and provided insight into some of the key innovations powering the next generation of gaming. Xbox Series X is our fastest, most powerful console ever, powered by our custom designed processor built in partnership with AMD.
We got TMT in the chat with the $2. It says grounded meta prediction is 69.5. What about you guys?
To deliver consistent,
I get that bitch a skin. It ain't getting hot in the 70.
And we really designed it
no
to
chance.
have the
I'll be shocked.
Balance of power and speed in console design. And it's ultimately about enabling transformative gaming experiences you've never seen before in the living room.
Now, we heard about things like ray tracing and variable rate shading.
Let's see what
does that mean for gamers?
So, ray tracing has always been the holy grail of computer graphics, but we've never had the power to actually do it in real time. So we added a custom hardware to be able to do hardware-accelerated DirectX ray tracing, which is really about delivering higher fidelity visuals, more immersive environments, things like better lighting, shadows, reflections off water and glass. And you can use the exact same techniques for 3D
Chris
space
with the
audio
12,
so that you get a much more
with the
immersive experience.
12 goddamn T
You mentioned variable rate shading. Variable rate shading is really about delivering new levels of performance
12
and
T-bags of power
to developers so that they can go well beyond the raw power of the box itself because they can be more precise about where they choose to spend graphics power in different parts of the scene without reducing the overall visual quality. And then on the audio side, we developed a custom hardware audio block so that we could actually offload that work from the CPU. And that means that you're going to get a much richer audio experience.
You see this guy
but because we've offloaded it from the CPU, that means you're going to have more complex AI,
he's just mad about Spider-Man going
more denser, richer worlds.
Must be ray
then you look at something like
John Mendoza with the $5. Z, it may not get hyped in a 70, but it will sell more than 5 million copies like Ark Survival. I bet on it.
It's better game, Mendoza.
Pick up exactly where they left.
You talking about Honey, I Shrunk the Fuck niggas?
It's really transformed how I actually.
I take you one. I take you one. That bet.
Yeah, take that bet. Yeah, John is taking that bet for the game.
Yeah. Now I ain't talking about when they release 5 million current players. Nah, fuck nigga. We're talking about sales.
What is that, and what is it going to mean to gamers?
Let me listen to this part, please.
The Velocity architecture is really defined by 4 major components. First is the custom-designed NVMe SSD, and it's going to deliver levels of performance you've never seen in console gaming before. The next is we have a dedicated hardware decompression block so that we can take those assets and expand them so that developers have direct access to them in real time so that you get much more dense worlds, richer textures, more dynamic environments. The next thing is we actually have a new member of the DirectX family called Direct Storage, which is a brand new API that gives developers direct low-level access to the NVMe controller. And then finally, we have a new feature called Sampler Feedback Streaming, which actually allows
developers
to on-demand request data from the solid-state storage drive.
It's only in 1080p.
Memory multiplier. So when you think about these large open world games like Red Dead Redemption 2 or an Assassin's
That's
Creed
because they're streaming it in
wanted the
1080p as
technology
opposed to
to fade
4K.
into the background,
Or
so that players just get that
Yeah, this ain't
really
motherfucking
rich,
ain't like
dynamic,
it ain't done in the
immersive
studio. Like
environment,
this shit just being
unlike
streamed.
what
Like,
you've ever seen in
you
previous
ain't gonna see the
generations.
That shit ain't gonna-
Jason,
even
can you
from
tell
that
us a little
digital
bit more
foundry
about the
footage, shit
storage
didn't look
options
that
available for Xbox Series X, including what this is?
Yo, they hired wrestlers
Sure.
as
So
developers.
what you
what's
just
this
held up
SSD
was
one
the
second?
1
Hold on.
terabyte Seagate storage
Hold on.
expansion card for Xbox Series X that we've developed in partnership with Seagate. And that matches the internal performance exactly. And it's all about sustained performance. So if a game takes full advantage of the Xbox Velocity architecture, that same game can live on the internal storage or can live on that external expanded storage card, and you'll get the exact same performance. But at the same time, too, we know plenty of people have existing USB hard drives. And we want to make it as easy as possible. So you can easily just take the existing external hard drive that you have, unplug it from your current console, plug it into your Xbox Series X, and all your games are instantly available to you. And you can continue to run all those games directly off that external drive. So once again, we're really focused on giving as many options as possible because we know storage is critically important for gamers who have plenty of games that they love playing.
Thanks, Jason. Now I want to
Notice how
be
I
super
said all
clear about
games.
what Jason just said. You can always take your Xbox One games and play them directly off your external hard drive when connected to Xbox Series X.
Tony said the
Now, for
same shit on
Xbox Series
Deep
X games, you can certainly store them on your external hard drive, but when you're ready to play them, you're going to want to move them to the internal SSD or the Seagate expansion drive right here. It's that simple. Anything else you'd like to share before I let you go?
Honestly, from the
I ain't washing my ass since
this
this virus.
out into players' hands later this year. You know, we're going to be delivering 4
Give us some
generations
pricing.
of content. Thousands of games will be available on day one, and we're really excited by what developers are doing right now to build new games for the Xbox Series X. So we're excited to ship it later this year.
Jason Ronald, Director of Program Management for Xbox Series
They're
X.
still
Thanks for
sticking to
joining
that
us.
date,
Thank
the
you very much,
holiday.
Larry.
Yeah, they coming out this holiday. They ain't either Sony or fucking Microsoft ain't
Coming up
missing.
in just a little bit, we're going to give
Z,
you the
that-
5 things you need to know.
that
for Gears
SSD
5,
card's gonna
which
be like
launches on
120, I
April
reckon.
28th.
Price
But
up.
first, it's time for the roundup, and there's a lot to cover.
Yeah,
So I'm
Sony's
gonna go
still
tap
saying
in
holiday
here's a little cheat
2020
sheet.
as well.
All right, it's been a great time
China
recently
back
for
open for
Xbox Game
business.
Studios. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is out now and launched to near universal critical acclaim, cementing a franchise that fuses great
Ori's cool.
Metroidvania design with breathtaking
See, the game
visuals
runs
and a music
beautiful
score
now.
that will
I know,
stir
they're
up
patching
the
it.
Got a
field.
patch.
Yeah, they
New
patched
Yeah,
it.
but that shit's still
vibrant,
running at 15
competitive,
frames a
team-based
second.
roller
They
coaster
patched
Edge
it.
also launched.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not. It's got a patch.
Yeah, they just
It's
patched it.
colorful cast
Yeah,
of characters.
I was playing it
Across
earlier
all the
today. The motherfucker's still chugging places.
Why are you playing it?
Wait.
Because I play games.
Hey, wait,
Bro,
hold on. Hey,
together and learn
somebody, I mean,
Plus,
I hear your stream in the
Street
background.
Juggernaut Edition launched last month as well, including a massive
None of your business with the $2. This show is dog shit. Did you see that PS5 controller?
Yeah, I did.
And of course,
yeah, I did. I want to talk about it. Actually, I'm gonna do something after this. We're gonna talk about it.
Available on Xbox Game Pass,
That's real?
console, and PC.
Yeah.
Now, we also have big news on the
Yeah,
Apex Legends.
if it was posted on broadbadbullies.com, it's real.
Talk that shit.
Oh, my bad.
Bloodhound.
What's this? Wait, hold on. What did they say? What they say?
Controller dog shit.
I talking about Apex.
Hey, Vaughn, watch your mouth, Vaughn. Watch your mouth.
This is the future of Xbox Series
Cooperative
X,
spin
y'all.
on the
Keep watching.
Apex recipe as you band together
No,
to
that's
beat
Apex
waves of
Legends, bro.
prowlers, include
Dumbass.
items including
No,
12
I'm talking about this whole
legendary
show.
skins. I'm Mike is excited about the announcement that the fan favorite duos mode is back.
Oh, they put a campaign in.
Thank you, Respawn. Oh, and in true Apex Legends fashion, it's available right now.
What they gonna?
I met that dude.
Wait,
Malik Prince. I
Yo,
met that dude.
they gotta
Fools
sell
of street.
Yo, hold
you
up.
wait to him?
Wait, hold up. They gotta sell shit at Apex now. What's this card game?
Story mode.
Forza Street.
Forza Street. I think it's a mobile game.
New and unique Forza experience designed to be played anytime.
Wait, wait, hold up.
Forza Street coming to the Switch too.
Wait, hold on. Look, real shit, right? Real niggas told me. Listen, this one talking
Android
about, right?
users can now
Hold on. Let me mute this shit right
Google
here.
Play and
First of all, right? I don't trust this black motherfucker on the screen right now. I don't trust him. Nigga ain't comb his hair. This nigga ain't had the decency to comb his goddamn hands. So now I ain't listening to nothing this black
That's
motherfucker
Tsunami.
saying. Second of all the momentum Microsoft you done built up, you've been building up with the X, you come back with this dog shit again. Look, this shit is bad. They don't know how to put on the fucking show. Give me $200. I'll go cut this. I will turn this bitch up. Give me $200. And again, Game Pass, Xbox Live for 3 years.
You got a Batista skin, here we go.
And Batista
I already got
finished
that.
move, and man,
I got one first. Oh, it's Batista bomb.
Those. And by the way, that's just in the game. So if anyone shows up to your house and Batista bombs you,
oh shit, they power bomb in the game.
What about the Undertaker game completely? Oh man.
No, Batista's gonna be Marcus Phoenix in the movie. That's
hold on one second. Mute your mic, Dab. My man, Floyd Mayweather says, Z, did you see the PS5 controller? Triggers are the same as the grips, and the analog looking the same. This controller being battery heavy. Okay. The D Almighty Sparty God. Black's no longer at Xbox. Y'all don't trust that black dude on the screen.
Just take a look.
He looks janky.
Hey, Minecraft Dungeons looks pretty good.
In other Minecraft news,
it's a big game. Minecraft is a big game, yeah.
Yeah, it's the biggest game in the goddamn world.
Look like a fun game.
It's a big game. It's understandable about the showing off.
Alright, but this show is dog shit. Did you see the PS5 controller? Yes, we did. None of your business. I did, and shout out to None of Your Business. A happy belated birthday. She got a gift today.
Oh, shout out to her then.
Yeah,
happy birthday.
She asked me for Mortal Kombat. Well, she asked me for the code.
I'm a sister, yeah. I'm a baby sister, yeah.
Yeah, none of your business. Shout out to you, baby girl.
Show where we get to announce a bunch of great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC and for console. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass for console. The satirical sci-fi space adventure Journey to the Savage Planet lands in the library on April 9th. Drop into an uncharted planet as a low-level new employee of Kindred Aerospace to explore.
This looks like a lower level of Doom Eternal.
A beautiful, vibrant, and wacky planet.
Oh shit, that's the Stadia game.
Oh shit, it's still a Stadia exclusive.
If you're one of those people who knows all about the beautiful game from the comfort of your armchair,
that's the game. Hold on.
Your reputation on the line.
I think that's the game by the company Stadia spot.
Calm down. Let the guys talk. Let's see.
Let's talk a minute. That's a good game. Step or die RPG.
No, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Hey, yo, Tip Diamond said that Z, Sony out here canceling the Last of Us pre-orders. Yeah, they refunded motherfuckers back their money because they don't have a release, man. By law, they refunded. Yeah, they got to. They have to.
They refunded like digitally.
Yeah, digitally.
Coming to both Xbox Game Pass for console.
Hold on, but listen, I want to talk about. I'm gonna do a show right after this. I'm gonna talk about that PlayStation 5 controller. Like I said, there was rumors about that motherfucker having problems running on the base PS4. So they may be releasing this bitch on the P5.
Underground
We'll talk about it.
That'd be crazy,
that'd be. Forward to
that'd be
release
dope
in the spring. And not only that, the Xbox Game Pass members will have access to the DLC on the day it launches. And coming from Kempo,
these are the games that's coming to Game Pass?
Chronicles.
Hey, Bon, hold on, Bon. Wait, hold on.
That looks like an unfinished game. An attempt to restore peace to Alvastia.
What type of Game Boy Advance shit is this? Hey, John Mendoza! Mendoza!
We are coming to the next chapter in the cult.
Oh, they got another Yakuza game?
Yeah, baby!
There we go. Extreme remake of the game's first installment from 2005.
And none of y'all play any of the Yakuza games.
I'm playing it, yeah. Oh, man.
Expelled from his
Good shit. Good shit. I'm playing through it right now. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good story game.
It's trash. Why me?
I like Konami, cool.
That was the best game. That's the best game coming to Game Pass.
But this other shit, this some dog shit.
And don't forget, the team recently added perks, which adds regular content drops for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members. Right now, on both PC and console, and brand new to perks.
Oh, we get perks.
5,000 My Team points.
Yeah, they added perks. That's dope.
Yeah, they added for NBA 2K.
An Xbox starter.
And I'm big crashed in that ass last night in 2K.
Monthly bonus.
Oh shit!
I'll be playing the game, but you should stay around.
Grab them yet?
Play the game.
Oh, that's
Ori-inspired
play the game.
Sail and Figurehead in Sea of Thieves.
What?
Yo, what the fuck is this?
And 3 free tanks.
Hey, no, this is shit you capping for?
Perks indeed, and lots more to come regularly.
Oh,
now, to unlock all these, simply go to the member benefits section inside your Xbox Game Pass app.
Games already on there.
PC or Xbox One.
Game Pass
from anywhere. Today it's also
Did
going to be
y'all
a huge
think
welcome to our friends in Japan
Xbox instantly
and
gonna
South
have some
Korea.
games? No,
Now,
I
from
feel
April
7 to
14th,
3 years.
Wait, y'all, hold on. I feel like there's a disconnect. Y'all don't know what Inside Xbox is?
In Japan.
No. It's not like, it's not a real show. Inside Xbox has always been like this.
This Microsoft's E3.
Man, it's not E3, J-Dub.
Ultimate membership.
Yeah, E3
is
similar to this, though. This the E3.
No, it won't be.
Oh,
Inside Xbox has always been like this.
Savage Planet being Game Pass. I'm also delighted to announce that there's some brand new DLC coming to the game. Let's have a look.
That shit hot dog shit.
Just letting you know, I got another mission request from Kindred.
It's better than PS Direct.
Oh man.
Oh shit. It is not better than Nintendo Direct. You smoking crack now.
No, I said PS Direct.
Oh no, you can't. You ain't
PlayStation Direct.
No, they just rubbing Stadia's face in it. Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold on, what's this?
Hey yo, I'm not mad at him.
Yo, Moss,
I'm not mad at him.
they stole the exclusive.
I'm not mad at him. No, it's not a Stadia exclusive, but this is
Hey yo, hold up, man.
Developer now.
Yo, motherfucker, Microsoft takes the direct shot at Google, steals all their content.
Hey yo, now this is their studio, and unlike what Microsoft, they made sure that their shit came. Whose studio is this?
It has Xbox template all over it. Look at this. This fits right into the Xbox
That's
template. Look at it.
Right, and that's on PlayStation.
Oh, really? Shut the fuck up. That's on PlayStation
everywhere.
as well.
It's a multi-plat, but it ain't.
Hey, Rain. Hey, yo, when Captain goes wrong, man, you just gotta bring some last week.
I ain't mad at him for that one.
Rain,
Now we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects.
Oh, that's the one coming to Game Pass?
We are going to be checking in with Tyler Billman, creative
Yo, what's
director
all this hype
of
about Gears Tactics, man?
which is coming out on PC
It's
on
a-
April
it's just a-
28th,
it's just a
and then
RTS.
Xbox
That's all
later
it
this
is.
year.
Let me pay
If
this
you don't play
bill.
art, yeah.
Let me pay this bill right quick. Oh, I get at this Gears Tactics.
What the hell is this?
Gears Tactics. Hold up, I get at this.
Gears Tactics.
Hold up, I get after this. Hold up.
Is this which I got to play it to November?
Welcome back, soldier.
This
This is the RTS. If you don't play RTS, then you're not gonna play this.
I don't play shit over there. God damn.
Gears Tactics was developed by a small, passionate team
A lot of people
of
hype
strategy
this.
game lovers. It's a
No,
single-player
no,
campaign
only you
experience
Xbox
that
guys.
broadens the Gears
It was,
franchise.
but
Here are
wait,
five
wait,
badass things
Wait,
you
hold
should know
on,
about
hold on.
Gears
We mic one second.
Okay, cupcakes.
Hold on, let me see something.
Gears Tactics was built from the ground up for the PC. While it is a turn-based game, we did a lot to make it fast-paced. We serve you a lot of enemies per encounter, and we give you a free action system. So you have 3 actions per unit that you can use to move, shoot, or apply your skills as you want. So there's a lot of things to shoot at.
Alright, now this, okay, my
Gears Tactics,
Mendoza.
the main character
We'll
is...
talk to Mendoza right now.
Yes.
Mendoza, you know you're my motherfucking brother, right? From another mother, right? Let me pay this bill first. Noel De Jesus. Xbox are happy to get a new console this year, but have to wait 2 years for exclusive. Hell nah. To answer that, my man Noel, Phil just said he was doing some second and third party deals behind the scenes. We're going to wait, but you might be right. My man Floyd Mayweather, ML2K, Winter Studio Conference event. No games. Mendoza, Gears Tactics is not an RTS.
Big
They just said it was an RTS.
I think
he's
executions
No,
will keep you
it's still an RTS regardless of. I knew exactly what it was.
Rifle or the national shotgun, but in
Yo, if you play,
executions have a
if you
strategic
play
value.
Wastelanders or
Alright, but this is the question. But this is the question I got from Mendoza, right?
Bonus actions to the
Mendoza.
This means you can.
This is not even coming to the Xbox. How does this make you feel as a man? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like Mendoza, you my brother, but I gotta call you an Xbox cuck. An Xbox cuck. Hey yo, they holding you out right now, bro. This ain't even coming to the console. Age of Empire. Age of Empire. No, it's not.
It's a PC exclusive, bro.
What? It's coming to the consoles.
Gears Tactics.
No, it's not PC exclusive. They already
just said it. They just announced it. Bro, so come here, lying. They just said now. They said built develop PC exclusive.
Hold on, bro. It's coming to PC.
Each can be uniquely configured.
It's
so
coming
your
to
colors,
consoles
patterns,
too.
and
It's
colors.
coming-
When? So
I
if
can
you
show
want
you the
to fight
article
against
for it.
someone with
Give me a
hair,
date.
color,
So
representation,
later
you can totally
So basically, you're saying it's a family
badass things
It's
about
dropping on the PC first. They already said
All right,
that.
let me ask you a question then.
Yeah,
Let me
so
ask
it's a timed exclusive.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Technically, he's correct. Series X.
All right, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Z, look at the screen, you dumb motherfucker.
Later this year.
Expanding xCloud to 11.
Z, how do you like that? Eat crow, you dumb fuck.
All right, how about this? How about this? Hey, hold up.
Xbox.com/game streaming to register.
Man, shut your PC. Shut the fuck up, you.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Mute your mic. Hold on, mute your mic.
Is one of
Let me listen to this shit. I'm finna mute y'all.
Fantasy role-playing game Dragon Age Inquisition.
Now this is all the new games to end xCloud, right?
Journey in the beautiful side-scrolling platformer puzzler Unravel 2.
Right.
And finally, Sims 4
these are
joins the
EA
service as
games
well,
coming
allowing
out.
fans to live their best virtual
All right, hold
life
on. I got you,
on the
Mendoza.
go with
Hold on one
Project
second.
xCloud. And now for a couple of indie darlings coming to Xbox very soon. And for one of them, I mean really soon.
All right, hold up. After these indies, I'm gonna cut the fuck up. Look at this shit. You know what? This is the problem I had with this whole generation. These indie games look like they can be not just Xbox. These indie games, period, look like they can run on a fucking 8-bit NES.
Yeah,
I can run these on PSP.
This last Hotline.
Hold up, this last Miami Atlas.
Yeah, Hotline Miami.
Oh, they took from Sony there, right? But at least for last generation, the indies took advantage of the hardware. This is the problem I had with these fucking indies.
Hotline Miami, fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
What the fuck is this shit?
Hotline Miami. You never played it?
No.
This is fire, bro.
Shit.
Is it coming to Game Pass?
I don't know, but it probably
Is
is.
this their version of mature content?
No, this is
No,
on PlayStation.
fam. This is an old game.
This is a PlayStation
That's
shit.
a
Yeah.
Steam game.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know from PlayStation.
Yeah, it was on all the consoles, but they're putting all the. It's a whole collection now.
Miami collection.
All right, now hold on.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Home again.
All right, hold on one second. This is the.
What is this?
Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That Hotline point looks fire.
That's a popular franchise.
Wait.
I don't know what this is.
Wait, hold on one second.
What this
Hold on,
is,
let me pay the bills right quick, because I got to cut the fuck up. I got to get my bag right quick, man.
You don't need to cut the fuck up, Z.
Hold up. Mendoza said Gears is not a tactics. It's an RTS. It's a way of life. Fuck niggas. All right, bet. All right, we'll come back to that one. Mendoza again. It's a turn-based RPG like Mutant Zero. Somebody mute the stream in their background.
It's not turn-based.
Okay, it's a turn-based RPG like Mutant Zero, and it's coming to Xbox later.
No.
That's different than real-time strategy.
Okay, and the Itchy said Gears Tactics is a strategy RPG. Got another nigga here capping, but to mute him. Z, send me the link to the show. You're gonna be the first fuck nigga I knock out live on air. All right, Mendoza. Okay. And young boy, this is the Game Pass template at its best.
Lead designer Steve Burgess to take us through.
Hold on, I got you.
The first few minutes.
Hey, hold on one second. Hey, Mendoza, you back on Twitter?
Hi everyone, I'm Steve Burgess, the designer on the last.
Let me know if you're back on Twitter.
And I'd like to show you an Xbox One
what happened? DM you the link on
exclusive
Twitter.
moments taken from the first minutes of the game.
Our story begins.
You gonna beat your legs, fuck nigga.
In a hopeless place where a lost ember sleeps.
Yo, but hold, as I was saying, what the fuck is this right here? Oh, this is some dog shit. Listen, that's what I was saying, right? Real niggas a bunch of fuck bunch of, this is the Xbox niggas, right?
Talk that shit, Z. Let's go.
This is what I'm saying, right? Even I'm not capping for Gears Tactic. I don't give a fuck about Gears Tactic, Age of Empire, none of that dog shit. You motherfuckers gotta wait. Go to change.org.
No, hold on, Z, listen. You said when it comes to E3, indies shouldn't be on fucking E3 stage.
Okay,
you gotta see this shit right now.
That's not what I'm saying.
Unless it's Minecraft, which is the biggest game ever.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Gears Tactic, goddamn, Age of Empire, all this shit. You gotta go to change.org, fill out petitions, all this dog shit. They get on that dog shit Xbox, right? But your motherfucking Halo Infinite, Forza 8, Gears 05 go to PC day and goddamn date. And not only that, they get Xbox Live for fucking free. This is the shit I'm talking about. Oh, it's coming later. I don't want to play this shit. I'm just saying. They get y'all shit day and date.
What's the problem, MZ?
What's
the problem then?
Citizens, that's the problem, Shaw.
You ain't gonna be playing it. What's the problem?
It's kind of charming dark fantasy is something you don't really see that often in games.
Oh shit.
No, I ain't there yet.
Should look fire.
Hey, Vaughn, how long we got? I really love this moment, November.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Have they
Despite that,
announced
Ember's first thought is
Oh, they
to touch on the shoulder to say sorry and pay respect.
Kiwami.
Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. I'm
Such
That's
a
it.
heavy.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
my.
they announced the other ones. That was the main game.
Gold statue, molded
How
in
can I get somebody this link
first
from the
ember.
Discord?
On the floor.
Hey, Mendoza.
Hey, this an Xbox exclusive. This shit look good.
A lot of different inspirations from it.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Hey, Mendoza. Hey, Buck, you hear Buck?
Yeah, one is got that.
Alright, do me a favor. Look. I'm gonna give you do me a favor, right? I'm gonna give you my man Mendoza number right quick. Hey, Mendoza, what you do is download the Discord app. Download the Discord app right now. And we're gonna download the Discord app, and we're gonna drop. Do me a favor, Buck.
Okay, I just sent it to his YouTube account.
He ain't on YouTube
Ember
account.
departed.
No, just drop the link. Drop the link to the Discord inside the chat.
Left in the dark.
But
He's
download.
put so many beautiful little touches and moments.
I
in,
will buy
think people
Xbox
really
for this
enjoy
game.
just
And watch the
taking
shit.
in
What
the
he's
scene
doing.
as they
Hold
wander
on
around.
1
I'm
second.
busy. I play games like this.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
It's got that Unravel look.
Hold on 1 second, Sean. And what you do is look, Mendoza, when you click on the link, right? This is what you do. Buck about to drop the link right now. Go to Game Room 101 and somebody get your role right quick and then drag you up. Go to Game Room 101. Hold up. Right here. Mendoza.
The flame called out.
Go right here.
Ember
To the left, you're gonna
departed.
see Game Room 101. When you click on that link, you gotta download the Discord app first. Then click on that link, go to Game
So
Room
the page you
101.
see ahead there is
And
a
then
place
once you
where
go in
hope has
there,
become
we're
trapped.
gonna we drag you up.
So far.
Alright.
It's dog shit as usual.
Who that, Neff?
Pretty sure it's a good game.
And once the interactions are really tactile, you don't just press a button, you're pulling on a lever or tugging at the chain.
Yo, is that the standard
flame
controller or is that
spoke
the
and
special?
embers
That's
of
the standard controller.
This tactile feel becomes really important and a big part of the game.
So the
later on.
console gonna be white too.
My man Emmanuel.
But it says Mad Cat. That might be a third party.
Hold on 1 second.
No, that's the controller. That's the standard.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Emmanuel. Oh, mute
We'll
your
argue
mic.
about that after this.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
I'm
Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
There he is. There he is.
I gotta pay the bill. Hold on. Emmanuel says this is the Xbox fake out. The bangers are coming. Only
Fuck somebody else.
Only bangers you got in the back of your drawers. Fuck nigga, stop lying. You get banged out in the back of your drawers. The Drunken Master said, I feel Xbox was built by a small, passionate team. Hey, listen, hey, Drunken Master. I like the foolery and fuckery.
Mendoza, I gave you a roll,
Alright.
so you could talk.
You gotta unlock. You gotta unmute his mic though. You gotta right click on his name.
Yeah, he's unmuted. He's unmuted.
Now you gotta select. You gotta go select your mic, Mendoza.
New Xbox Game Bar features.
Select it.
But first, we want to highlight some features that will help you take the most out of your Xbox One console.
It's been a bad
And
day for
if you're
getting
a
that
parent,
trash-ass
we want to
PS5
ensure you
controller.
feel comfortable
This
with
trash-ass
how much your
Xbox
kids are
system.
playing,
Wait,
as well as what kind of content they have access to.
Hold on 1 second. Wait, hold on, guys, 1 second.
Great features
We're
you
gonna
have
talk about
available
that
now.
after the show.
First up
All that
is
shit.
Copilot,
Copilot,
which
what's
allows
this?
2 different controllers to act as if they are one controller. This
What?
can help
What?
benefit newer players
for the
that are
handicap.
just getting comfortable
Oh,
playing
nice.
games, players that require a unique configuration
Vaughn,
to
there you
play,
go. That's for you.
or just to simply
that
add a
accessibility
cooperative
bullshit.
approach to any game.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
You can
X got hella
enable
features though.
Copilot by
I give
heading
him
to
that.
settings,
No, you can't. But you
ease of
can't sit
access,
here
and then controller.
No, they
This stuff
got.
for having accessibility shit, bro.
Yeah.
Features don't make games.
Hey, yo, and my man Dragon Moore says, when has this show ever been good?
Next up is family settings,
100%
which
is
includes
right.
over 20 tools to help ensure
I
parents
told
and
you,
guardians
Alright, hold
are
on.
comfortable with how
He's
their
right about
Xbox
that.
One is set up.
I just want to say this though, right?
These include screen time
What?
management,
Stop putting on these dog shit ass
privacy
shows
settings,
then.
content
Look like they putting
restrictions,
on-
and much
look like they
more.
putting on-
Mild
Simply
child.
go to
You
settings,
said my child's a what?
accounts, and then family
Yeah,
settings
my
to
child's
get
three.
Why are
started.
they spending money to put on dog shit
Next,
shells?
we
Yeah.
have looking for groups,
No excuse
which
for this
allows
shit.
you to browse and
This
create
kills all the
polls
momentum you
for
have.
players to play with.
Oh man,
Let's
Look,
say
I'll tell you
need
right now.
work roommates.
If they don't knock that bitch out the park
No
come
problem.
E3,
Simply have
Yeah.
the social club
but
for the
I'm
game,
bro.
create or look at
This is
LFR posts
E3.
Hey,
right
bro, I
there
mean, I just
under
got
the
more
notes of
dog
your
shit
show.
show, right?
Next up
But
is
they don't
gifting
hate this
content
right
like
now.
Wait, hold on.
Xbox
Wait, hold on.
Live
Hold on.
Gold
Wait,
and
I mean,
Xbox
Bangers
games.
is coming.
But-
I don't know.
well-
Hold on now. So when we get that state of play, y'all opponents gonna keep that same energy.
Oh, you know I am.
We did keep that same
energy.
energy.
What are you
talking about? It's not
What are
comparable
you
to this.
talking about?
Hey, hold on 1 second.
It's not comparable.
Wait, hold on. I gotta break a Joe in the comment section right quick. Hold up.
Right now is
Hold up.
what y'all got to show.
Motherfucking hold up, my man Molly D. I'm gonna do you a favor. I got my phone number, my blind black ass, right? I'm gonna address you personally. First of all, Molly D, you come from a long line of widows. A male member in your family is figure skaters. Oh, y'all, your great granddaddy, your great daddy, all they were figure skaters. You know what I mean? And they wore spandex. He says, Z, you really out here capping for a feature you're not gonna use? That's not what I said. I said the console has hella features. Ain't no capping for that. You know what I mean? Whether I use this shit or not, they got hella features on the X. You know what I mean? That's all that I was saying. You know what I mean?
Hey, Noah.
Yo.
How can
for you with XSplit integration, for example, you can control your stream right from the Xbox
game. Hold on.
Starting and stopping your stream.
Hold on.
Got shit else to do, nigga. It's a
what's this streaming shit? Hold up.
Interacting.
Yeah, they're integrating Streambar.
Recent events and stats to help you with your viewer engagement.
PC, but
on the Xbox One X?
With Razer's Cortex integration, you can boost your gaming performance with the press of one button, which will end unnecessary processes and services running in the background to help save resources on your PC. These are just a couple of examples of the Razer XSplit integration. For all the details, be sure to check out Xbox Wire for more information. We're going to continue building on these partnerships and expanding functionality in the months to come. Now, if you're interested in checking out these new features early, just head over to the Windows Insider program at Insider.
What's in there?
Spider-Man.
We've been looking Pirate Life
just cause for on Game Pass
years now. Can you believe that?
Here it is.
Poured all of their heart,
Hold on, now I'm about to break the leg.
Hold on.
There's still so much more.
Hey, let me do. Let me get this dog shit.
Sharpen your cutlass and get ready for battle with Sea of Thieves and our next monthly update, Ships of Fortune.
God. Ships of Fortune.
The trading companies of the Sea of Thieves want you to join their cause by signing up to become an emissary.
Hey, yo, Mendoza. Wait, Mendoza in here?
See you rewarded with exclusive cosmetics.
Wait, Mendoza in here?
Help you to progress.
I'm here, but I don't think you can hear me.
That's you, Mendoza?
Sound good.
Mendoza.
Who's lazy about the break?
Hey, Mendoza, that's you, Mendoza?
I tried to defend you on that real-time strategy thing, but they wouldn't shut the fuck up.
All right, hold on.
Strategy.
Because it ain't a real-time strategy. It's a turn-based strategy. Real-time means real fucking time.
Hey, Bob, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut your hole.
Real-time strategy hasn't been popular since fucking Command and Conquer.
Hey,
am I wrong or am I fucking wrong?
You don't gotta talk to Buck.
You're wrong.
But it ain't RTS, so it don't matter.
Alright, fuck all that. Hey, yo.
Command and Conquer? Oh, man.
Hold on, pay the bills right quick. My brother Sony Prophet. I'm gonna put motherfucking Sony Prophet and Mendoza in the ring together. The motherfucking world's most dangerous pony. Sony Prophet versus the world's most toxic Xbox. Motherfucking Mendoza. Y'all gonna shoot the fair one. Stop, what's up, Z? Thanks for doing the show. What did I miss? You missed a bunch of dog shit. Hey, Mendoza, your mic working?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's you, Mendoza?
That's me.
Oh, all right, Mendoza. What's going on, good brother?
He sounds like Dalvey.
Yeah, he do. God-fearing man. Hey, listen.
I'm on the shit ass iPhone.
Don't worry about it, big fella. Let me ask you a question. Mendoza. First of all, thank you for rocking out and supporting my dog shit platform, right? But what makes you a fan of this shit here?
Look, I'm not telling anybody to like this dog shit. I'm not telling anybody to like this dog shit.
So what are you saying, brother?
Look, all I'm saying is that this shit sells to a lot of motherfucking kids. A lot of kids like this shit.
Fuck them kids!
Oh, man. Listen. What sells to a lot of kids?
Listen. Let me just put it out there. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Just let me put it out there.
Let me speak his words.
Speaking a lot of bullshit. That's what he's
I'm
speaking.
cool.
Let him rock. I need audio.
Really excited.
I need audio.
It's going to just dynamically change the way the whole
I'm okay with
plays.
I'm okay with Gears.
And we've recently celebrated our 2-year anniversary.
Am I playing Sea of Thieves anymore?
Which is an
No,
amazing
it's a 3-month title. Then I move on.
It's been such a journey
Am
going
I
on
looking
since
forward
the
to
kind of
Grounded?
2018
Sure, I'll play
launch
Grounded
and all the
for 3
updates
months
we've
like I
released and
did
the
Ark
amazing.
Survival. No problem. But those type of games, they keep motherfuckers on Game Pass because you keep coming back. You cannot sit here and ignore the fact that Ark Survival outsold Persona 5 and all these stupid ass ponies is rocking Persona 5 like it's a masterpiece. You cannot
Where's your
ignore
facts?
that.
Where's your facts on that? Where's your facts on that? Where's your
Hold on, can I let me just say this real quick. Mendoza, none of those games except for Sea of Thieves and maybe Ark, which isn't Xbox's, they're not even on the top Xbox 50 most played list right now. So how are people coming back for them?
Ark is a fucking multi-plat, dumbass.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. There's no reason to get excited. Let me just give you the numbers. Ark on PC alone sold 4.5 million.
I don't want fucking
numbers.
I want a link. I want a link.
Teddy Power,
shut the fuck up. Numbers from 2017, Ark alone on PC sold 4.5 million. Persona 5 on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 only sold 3, and those numbers are from 2019.
Wait, let him rock. I need audio. Let him rock. All right, hold on 1 second. I gotta pay these bills. Hold on 1 second, Mendoza. McNeil J. Chris, I got you, Mendoza. The floor is yours. I need audio for fuck nigga of the week. Hold on. McNeil J. Chris, what are we doing here? LOL, what's the post up at? Floyd Mayweather, get him, Buck. Don't let him speak to you like that. The show is over?
Yeah, it's only 40 minutes.
Show's over.
I fuck that. Hey, Mendoza.
I'm about to cut the fuck up.
Hey, Mendoza. All right, now get it, Mendoza.
Let's go.
Mendoza, you got the floor. Now, I asked you one question, right? Real nigga to a fuck nigga, right? You gave me some statistic sparks. Now listen, everybody in here are console gamers, right? More or less, right? I don't want to hear about Steam numbers. I don't want to hear about the Windows Store. We're talking about on the box. We're talking about that dog shit box, right?
Okay, on the dog shit box. Let me give you those numbers real quick.
Okay.
Ark sold 1 million on PlayStation 4 and it sold 1.5 million on Xbox. And that's as of 2017. Those numbers alone almost outsell PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 Persona 5 numbers.
Compare multi-plat to an exclusive. What the hell?
Exactly.
Why does it matter?
Not
I don't
exclusive
understand.
to anything.
No. Hold on. He's not listening to him. You didn't listen to him. He said Ark Survival on Xbox sold 1.5 million in 2017, and probably by now it's probably outsold Persona on PlayStation 3 and
Hold on, time out.
That's what he said.
No, he gave PS4 numbers.
He tried to be slick and combine it with PC.
No, he did not. No, he did not. Let me finish. He first stated the PC numbers were 3.5 million in 2017. What he just stated 30 seconds ago was the Xbox One numbers were 1.5 million. I'm listening real closely. Y'all keep jumping to conclusion out here.
No, partner. No, ain't nobody jumping
Teddy,
to conclusion.
Teddy, you did say that.
Damn mouth.
All right,
Hey, hold up.
Teddy
Why
Pang,
compared
you
it to
just said
Persona
that.
5? Did
Yeah,
it
I
come more than God?
don't get.
He was making the point
The guy that said
because
what's the point?
Because he was making the point about how Game Pass keeps dudes playing these games and buying them, and that's why inside.
But why did he? But when it came down to it, why is he comparing an exclusive to a multi-plat? That's still
You're not getting it.
But that's not.
But if you give me specific
Shut up and let the man talk about it.
Not me punk ass who goddamn cap for it.
All right, hold on 1 second. I gotta pay the bills. Hold up. We're gonna pay the bills. Hold on 1 second. Mr. Roll up. Hold on 1 second.
Carlos Torres.
No, hold up. The Almighty Sparty God said, instead of playing trash, keep the same energy. I'm gonna cut the fuck up regardless. Hold on, my brother Coop, man. Carl Torres, shout out to you. First time to see you in the chat. Stick to the power narrative, Xbox. You ain't lying about that. My brother Coop, man. A Persona 5 Royal is better than anything Xbox. It ain't even no debate. It's a JRPG. They don't sell like God of War, but they are a great 95 on Metacritic. And now Mendoza, what point are you trying to make? Now, are you trying to collude the waters here? Fake news?
He's saying collusion.
Let me just make this point. It's real simple.
Let me hit.
If you're going to allow ponies to come out here and pump up games like this dude is doing with Persona 5 and put those numbers out there, that's fine. But then, why the fuck are you going to shit on your own little-ass games and let them bring it down? Because that brings the whole Xbox brand down. Why are you going to let them pump up their games but not pump up your own small games? All this bullshit they showing on the Inside Xbox is small games. Okay, fine. But these niggas will cap to the end of time for Persona 5. And we know that we got games that can outsell those bullshit games. So let us pump those games up. What's fair is fair.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You really think Bleeding Edge is going to sell?
Bleeding Edge. No, I don't think Bleeding Edge is going to sell. I think it's just a game that they stick in there to get people who are into those games to come back and play those type of games.
So they just sticking trash, basically.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. It's a small game that's going to have a small community. Let me ask you: did anybody think Ark was going to sell? Was anybody capping for that stupid ass Ark?
Tim Dog was.
But that's not an Xbox game. I don't see why you're using it as a example.
is a
you can play that
multi-plat.
bitch on PS4.
Yeah,
It is a multi-plat, but it outsold Persona 5 just using
the
PC
core.
numbers
But why are
alone.
you comparing a multi-plat to an exclusive? That's
Well,
what
no,
I'm
it's
trying
not.
to get to you.
Because I don't need the multi-plat numbers. I don't need the multi-plat numbers to show you that it outsells Persona 5. I can just use the PC numbers. I can just use the Xbox numbers.
All right,
Can we do this? Can you just use Xbox content as an example? Because that's a debate. How is Xbox content going to keep?
Hold up. Before you answer that question, let me pay this bill. Hold up, Mendoza. I want you to gather your thoughts right now, big fella. First, I want to say this, Mendoza. First of all, listen. This is a drug-free environment, right? I'm the only one here allowed to get high.
Listen,
let me finish. Hold
I ain't got high in 2 days.
All right, fuck it. Anything you say today can and will be used against you in a later show. All right? Then don't come chasing me. Yo, Z ain't got no respect to his subscribers, man. He threw me under the bus. I don't want to hear that shit, Mendoza. Let me pay this bill right quick. Floyd Mayweather said Trey is delusional from being hit in the head too many times. He needs to shut the fuck up and let people talk that are smart. He should stay quiet in the back. That's why you got jumped by them Latinos in Alaska with Trump shirts on. They pour bleach on your black ass.
Yeah,
Joseph Smollett.
Patriots, dumbass.
All right, now Mendoza. This was the question. You came here again. You try to shift up the deck here, right? Shooter sell more on Xbox. That's not what I was saying, right? This is what I'm premised, because you had my Xbox got a little momentum right now. You got motherfuckers excited, and you come right back to these dog shit ass shows. What I'm saying is, I don't care about sales. A good game is a good game. You know what I mean? Why did they keep continue to put up these dog shit shows?
Fuck that.
Okay,
Sales matter.
I don't care about sales. I mean, I don't be eye capping for the MPDs. You know what I mean?
What you was expecting for them to show though?
Who TV is that?
That's Noah.
That's Noah. No, that's Noah. Oh, maybe Mike, man. Noah, this girl to my $35 been sitting on her wallet. Noah them spent that shit on Xbox Live. Okay,
my fault. But what was you expecting for them to show? Because even before the show, they told you what they were gonna show, which was grounded.
They said some Xbox inside
Grounded,
Xbox. They said some Series X shit, right? But Mike, this
No, they didn't.
They did talk about Series X. They did, bro. I show you.
Hold on.
They did say Series.
Right. He's right. They said they were gonna. They said they weren't going to show new features of Series X, but they were going to talk about things they had
That's why I
already
tuned in.
revealed.
Okay,
that's the only reason I tuned in.
And they did for like 5 minutes.
Okay, now let me say that.
I just wanted to see what was on Game Pass.
Okay, I want to say this.
They repeated the same things about the Series X that we already know.
Hold on, 1 second. Let me say this right.
Well, he was more detailed about it.
No, you talk about the memory. I get it now. Let me say this.
Yeah,
right.
he just talked about the memory.
If you don't know, first of all, I know I am a goddamn convicted felon. I'm a known goddamn liar. A lot of my subscribers. Motherfucker, a lot of my wife and children, I borrowed money, don't pay it back. I get it, right? I know that my integrity is always in question. But I don't do no capping when it comes to video games. I don't lie with goddamn video games. No, my opinion is my opinion. I tuned to this dog shit ass show, A, to make fun of it, right? You know what I mean? 2, I want to hear about the Series X. This is what I'm saying. The premise. Let Mendoza go. You have this momentum going, right? Why do you keep on? Because the public's consistency is that you have dog shit kitty goddamn games. And you keep doing the same shit over and over. Like, bro, we gonna keep talking about Sea of Thieves? Like, this is what I'm saying. At the end of the goddamn day. Now, Mendoza. Now, you got the floor. You're very vocal in my chat. You're very vocal on Twitter. Is this the shit you capping for?
Yep.
Mendoza?
I'm not capping for all of this shit.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah, you got the floor.
All right, it's real simple. Look, they're coming out. They're gonna show you these fucking indie games. Okay, they're gonna put those out there. Right now, they don't have any big games to show. They're not gonna. They told you before this show even started that they were not giving you anything big. You knew exactly what they showed. Everything they told you they were going to show, they showed you. Now, here's my point: is whether you like these games or you don't, is Obsidian going to make a bad survival game? Is it?
Are they?
I don't think it is. I don't think they are. Are they going to make? Is Minecraft Dungeons going to be a bad fucking looter slasher game?
Oh, that looks dope.
That's a multiplayer.
That's a massive game.
I don't care. All motherfucking Xbox's games is on everything. They own PC already. They taking some to fucking the Switch. Who gives a damn? You're gonna be able to play them. They're making them. You gonna get the
Mendoza. Can I?
You are such a glorified Xbox. It's scary.
Hold on, Trey. Mendoza, let me ask you a question.
Let me just. All right, hold on. Let me.
Go ahead. Go finish, Mendoza.
Okay. So is Gears Tactics gonna be a bad fucking turn-based RPG? Is it gonna be a bad turn-based RPG? It's not.
Hit the like button.
Turn-based, not RTS. Shut your hole.
It's not. So what I'm saying to you is, it's like, why shit on games that aren't technically bad? They may not be your cup of tea, but why shit on games that aren't technically bad? If they were making technically bad game, like for example, State of Decay 2, I like it, but when it came out, it was a technically bad game. It was buggy. It was basically had all the same problems that they had before, and that's unacceptable. That's something you can fucking say, hey, that's bad. But to shit on fucking Gears Tactics, which looks good whether you like it or not, to shit on fucking Grounded, which actually looks like a good survival game whether you like it or not.
All right, hold on. Mendoza, let me ask you a question.
I want that.
Mendoza.
Hit the like button.
Let me ask you a question, good brother. Let me ask you a question because you worked up. All right. So you go to a restaurant looking for a good steak, right? And your mouth is watering for the steak. And every time I come out from the back of the kitchen, I'm bringing you cookies and chips, and they're tasty, but they're not steak. Are you going to throw a fit or not? That's the point that people are at. They're tired of this cookie light Grounded bullshit, and they want the steak, and Xbox isn't giving it to them. So why even have this show? This show is not going to reach anybody and do any good for Xbox. Just wait until you got the good shit until you come out with the steak. That's it. That's what we're saying. Who is this show for? Can you answer that question? Who is this show for?
I'll tell you who it's for. It's for all those motherfuckers. It's for all those motherfuckers who are playing this shit on Xbox Game Pass. Are you telling me?
You think they're watching the show?
Some of them,
yeah. If you look on Mixer, and you look at some of the comments, there are people in there genuinely excited for.
All right, hold up, pay the bill right quick. Hold up 1 second. Hold up, Poopman30 said, thank you for the 5. Mendoza, or whatever the fuck your name is. Persona 5 was nominated for Game of the Year in 2017. Stop all this hate. This Xbox is trash. If I knock you smooth the fuck out, fuck nigga.
Let me respond to that. Z. It was nominated for Game of the Year. And it got beat out in sales by a buggy ass fucking survival game called Ark.
I don't want these games, right? But I'm gonna pay top dollar for these whack ass games. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you're saying,
I didn't even know Vega was talking.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, Vega, you gotta hop out.
Hey, Vega, you got coming from the outhouse.
Hey, talking in the outhouse. We can't hear you. Hop back in, Vega. We can't hear you. Let me pay the bill right quick. Hold on. El Matador, he said, this guy loved better games. It seems that the Xbox will keep delivering trash because you're not speaking up and being honest. Phil needs to go. I hate that motherfucker personally. Now listen, all right, get it.
It says a lot.
Y'all would have did better. Instead of having an Inside Xbox, y'all would have did better just announcing this shit on y'all Twitter page, to be honest.
Yeah, y'all could have
y'all could have did this shit on y'all little Twitter page or whatnot, instead of wasting all this damn money and this guy people's time showing all this mess on YouTube and on Mixer. You could have just announced this shit on Twitter.
You don't realize that your
girl looks fucking weird.
Yeah, Mendoza, you don't realize
nobody really give a damn about this.
Mendoza, you don't realize that you're proving a point, Mendoza, by the fact that you keep referring to Ark. You can't even refer to an Xbox game to make your point. Like people are waiting.
I think the issue here is that what we expect Microsoft to do, they're not doing. They've already decided that, at least with the Inside Xbox show is not about, just like with State of Play. State of Play isn't just about exclusive games. Yeah, it's never been like that. Inside Xbox, all Inside Xbox is about updating you currently what's going on and what's coming out on their platform. It's not about
Mendoza.
It's not about even when they talk about like Gears Tactics, for example. That's a major game. That's a major game for Xbox, but they don't announce that game on an Inside Xbox show. They announced that somewhere else, and then they talk about it again on an Inside Xbox show. Inside Xbox has never been for them
How
to
many
announce
Inside
major
Xbox
big
shows they
games.
have a year? How many they have?
I think they have once a month. I think they're supposed to be like once a month.
It's like once a month, once every month.
Yeah, it's not a major show to review.
Okay.
Back in November, they had one back.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
No, back in November. Back in November was the Xbox Fan Fest. So XO. It was that was.
All right, hold on 1 second. And here's the thing, right? What's the name of the goddamn show?
It's called Inside Xbox.
Inside Xbox.
Okay. Age of Empires. Gears Tactics. Is that on the Xbox?
Yes, it's going to Xbox.
It's going to Xbox.
Hit the like button. Because Xbox
But
ain't
there's-
as nostalgic to me.
Why would you play that shit with a controller? That don't make any sense.
I'm a console gamer.
Yes, it is. It is coming to Xbox. Yes, they
When?
said it's coming to Xbox.
When?
He has support for mouse and keyboard, bro.
I think I saw that. Said
Stated it later this year.
Okay.
It is stated.
Can I ask you a question?
What I'm
D? Can I ask
saying
you a
is,
question?
All right, hold on.
One at a time.
Go
One
to
at a time.
PlayStation, right?
D, can I ask you a
Wait,
question?
hold on.
We
Okay.
always had dope ass games. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, get Alucard.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had muted. I had it
But
muted.
then
You had some
so then
background
basically
noise.
it all comes down to brand loyalty.
There we go.
Because if you,
Hey, Alucard, do me a start over. Alucard, do me. Start over, bro.
oh shit, my fault. Hello. Oh.
Yeah.
Turn yourself up, bro.
Say it
I
again.
can't
You
hear
muted
him.
yourself.
You muted
now
yourself.
he muted
Now you back there
himself.
cutting yourself.
Nah, what's up? Would y'all had a question?
There you go.
Yeah. What was you saying, bro?
What was you saying?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Oh no, I was just talking to my wife because I'm like,
Okay. Nigga, you have to mute your mic back there, nigga.
That's why I had it muted.
Mute your mic if you have to go.
chopping it up with my
He said,
wife.
you know I got warrants. Why the hell
All
would you let the police in here?
right, mute your mic, then,
I'm
nigga.
just saying, nah, this was the whole conversation. If we was just talking about like, all right, if I'm paying a certain amount of money for a console, right, and it costs hundreds of dollars, right, but then I don't like the content that's coming with it, you know, and you know you don't like it, but you're like, still, I don't care. I like this company, you know, I'm still gonna, you know, pay whatever they throwing out at me, right?
Okay.
Like you
But
did with
then
the
does it
P4.
come down to how much you enjoying the game, or is it really
No. How about no? I'm
But
gonna keep
wait,
it real.
what I have to say is it's the loyalty. That's my big thing. It's loyalty in this.
Oh no, it comes down to this.
All
All right, Mrs. Alucard King, or whoever I'm talking to, right? It comes down to this.
What's up, bro?
Motherfuckers buy consoles. Real talk, right? 90% real talk. 95% of the people that buy consoles are casual gamers, and they buy those bitches for multiplats and where their friends are.
Yep.
They're not buying it for God of War. They're not buying it for
Nope.
Spider-Man. They're buying that bitch for Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, probably Minecraft, Roblox, and shit like that. That's just all the way above. No, that's again. And again, people buy new consoles again for better graphics. Now, right?
Of course.
Okay.
But it's a given. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you
know what I mean?
know that
Motherfucker like me,
you know
you know what I mean? I ain't always been the most honest man, but one time I had income wasn't a problem. Right now I'm out here borrowing computer PayPal. But I buy both consoles. Maybe the Series X may be a multi-plat box again. There's no maybe
well, here's the
that's
thing
what I'm
about that
saying.
next.
So,
Here's the,
I got a question for y'all.
Okay,
right? I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
Right? Y'all was sitting here and y'all was watching Inside Xbox.
Yeah.
I came in a little later.
Okay.
Right? I didn't get to see the beginning. I'm gonna be honest.
Dog
But
shit.
from what I was seeing, y'all was just chopping it up.
Dog
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? Y'all
Dog
got
shit.
everything. Y'all got it muted. Y'all literally got the show muted, and
Dog
every
shit.
game that popped up is like
Dog
shit. Dog
Well,
shit.
the only reason I'll tell you, I'll be honest with
Everybody on this panel is claiming that they're gonna buy the Xbox Series X.
You know why?
Anyway,
But see, here's the thing. That's the only. That was the only news we really cared about.
Okay.
Dude, but that's not a real show.
Oh, I got Alucard, you my man, right? I just met you 2 weeks ago. You know, you asked to borrow $35 from me.
Something like that.
I'm about to knock you smooth the fuck out. Roll my sleeves, all right? Now listen, what they showed is this generation, right? We're going into the next generation. Now come E3, right, Alucard? And they still put on this type of shit.
That's the thing.
Listen, now I hate to be the cliche.
I've been hearing that for 7 years,
you
bro.
absolutely
Next
right.
E3.
Here's the thing, though, right? I play a lot of shooters, right? I play a lot of shooters, right? Am I right or wrong? I play a lot of goddamn shooters. I can't play shooters on a DualShock. I don't like my knobs right there. It's not for me. Not knocking those that do, I will always play shooters on the Xbox, right? And with crossplay, it is what it is. Now again, I'm not. Somebody beat the show behind them. Again, you know, Sony right now again have the better fucking exclusives until Microsoft companies show better. Now listen, I'm being real. I'm looking forward to Fable, right? You know, I know that's being worked on. Whatever initiative, and maybe even with help, but whatever's going to be, right? So, but I'm not even saying that Microsoft right now can compete with what Sony's with Foresters. But what Microsoft didn't do this generation, what they normally would do was go out there and get second and third party support, content, and they stopped doing that. Now, according to what I read a little bit behind the scenes, they're going back to doing that, and those will be exclusive to the Series X until these studios get their shit on them. I'm not expecting AAA games from We Have Been Explosion, or the We Have a Few, or the motherfuckers that make State of Decay 2. That's not. But I'm looking forward to whatever the initiative puts out. Ninja Theory, Playground Games. I don't really care for Obsidian shit. And of course, you know, what's going to do Gears, what's going to does Forza, the other one does.
So you don't think so Z? You don't think that they actually like telling these developers like, yo, listen, these are the type of games we aim at.
No, I don't think they're doing that. I think hold on. I think it's a combination of two things going on. I think they want really big games. I think they're leaving them up to them to do that. I think they're also not trying to prohibit smaller games. I think that's also something they're doing. And the third thing I think they have done is they have pretty much given up this gen for the most part, because I'm looking at when they bought those studios. We talking 2017, 2018. Some of them studios were major studios, but when you look at how long it takes to make AAA games, talking 3 to 5 years, I think my only thing for Xbox is when this E3 Direct show, whenever happens, and they go through the whole Series X and games coming to it, if that show is like this show, they got serious problems. Because they have been showing that their plan is we're going to go really hard into this next generation.
Hold on. Let me pay the bills right quick. Hold on, I got hella bills here. I'm sorry, right? Okay, okay, my man, El Matador. El Matador said, this guy loves non-better games. It seems that's why Xbox keep delivering the trash. Because I read that one. The Great 180. If I want indie games, I will buy me a Switch. Show me some banger. It's times. What was the purpose of this dog shit show? And it's starting to piss me the fuck off. Hate you niggas on this panel. Don't make me unsubscribe, motherfucker. Let me read that again. Wait, hold on. Let me finish paying the bill. Wait, let me finish paying the bill. I got bills. Let me finish paying the bills. I want to read that one again. Get into the phone. You said, if I want indie games, somebody do the show behind them. Somebody mute me.
It's R&B.
All right, R&B.
That's R&B.
Yes? Yeah. Yo.
They got a show.
Oh, all right, somebody. All right, look, let me read this again. All right, nigga said, if I want indie games, I'll buy a Switch. Show me some bangers, bitch. It's time. What's the purpose of this?
Hey, Z, you know what the problem is, though?
Let me finish paying the bills. Hold on, fuck nigga. What was the purpose of this show? To piss me off. Don't make me unsubscribe from this dog shit. Damn. Sony Profit. Any release dates? Dying Light 2 or Cyberpunk info? Hell no. Nope. Eric said, y'all talk about Sony showing pics of the PS5 controllers. My man PRMX 1993. Xbox protecting this show, but it's trash. Sony's GDC talk, laughing my ass up, but the PS5 controller announced before the show gets all the competition, gets all the attention. Competition is good.
Trash.
Well, hold up, I ain't done yet. Hold up, I ain't done yet. Crazy Horse. Z asking for Gears Tactic. Wait, who got the show playing behind him? Hello. I'll be good now. He said, Z asking for Gears Tactic, but don't play RTS games, fuck nigga. Nah, Crazy Horse. Listen. I know you was born with the Zika virus. You know what I mean? That shit going to Brazil. Your head was about this big when you was on some Beetlejuice shit, right? So I know what I was saying went over your head, right? What I'm saying is this: Xbox games go to PC day and date. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about Gears Tactic, Age of Empire, but that we gotta wait for them to come to the Xbox. We pay for all your services. We bought a majority. We keep the lights on. PC niggas dope. It's a fact, right? We pay for Xbox Live. Why is that same love reciprocated? That's all I'm saying.
I can speak to that game.
Hold on, let me finish last bill. My man Josh T, where are the bangers with your line now? Now you would speak to what?
Just because of the style of game it is, it's it's never been a genre that's been major on console. So I understand why they're making that
And it
approach.
never
I
will.
understand. I understand. No, hold on. Compare the PC because of the mouse and keyboard and
You have mouse
the
keyboard
way
on
that you can
Xbox.
play those games. I agree with you, but the majority of people on console who play primarily on console don't use mouse and keyboard.
All
That's
right.
the thing.
Wait.
Precisely.
Okay, let him get Holomonko
That's
first.
the only niche.
Hold
That's
on.
the niche community is
D,
RTS. Can I chime in on that?
You know what the problem
Let me chime in on that.
I want to get some perspective, but I'll let these goofy ass niggas go first.
Hold up. Yo.
Shut your ass up,
Yo,
nigga.
Z,
Happy
you know what the problem is?
What's the problem?
Man, back the fuck up.
For the most part, shows like Inside Xbox and State of Play, for the most part, not the whole thing, not 100%. For the most part, for whatever reason, they aim them for the indies and aim at the casuals. We know there's a lot more casual than us. That's not the problem. However, they could be smarter in how they do it. Yeah, they sprinkle in some Xbox Series X, some Game Pass stuff.
Okay.
That we care about. But it don't take less than maybe 5 minutes to have a teaser at the end saying,
I agree with you.
show some trailers, all right, 30-second clips of what they're working on.
I agree with
They've
that.
seen that
They
live stream.
They couldn't do that.
No, I know exactly
But
why they would do.
Don't take
Because
that.
then we'll have a
Wait. Hold
Let me
up.
get my perspective.
Well, hold on. I got one more bill. Hold on 17. Missed Inside X. Was it dog shit? Absolutely. Holomonko 17. You didn't miss shit.
Let me get my perspective on it.
But Posto, what do you think about that? I just said though.
We gotta stop.
We gotta stop what, Post?
Look, man, the Series X. When the Series X games get announced,
Okay.
they're gonna be separate from current gen.
All right.
You don't, and it's the same. You don't want to. In this case, they're gonna be separate. Series X is gonna be introduction all of its own. Next generation games are gonna be an introduction all of its own. Anybody who walked into this Inside Xbox expecting to see some Series X shit, no. And in terms of the indie stuff,
Hey, who the fuck? Look, that's your
R&B.
Look, in terms of the indie game,
You got the echo, bro.
Microsoft been supporting indies this whole generation. They came out with an article some months ago about how indie developers have made over $1 billion.
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Those might not be games that y'all like, but it's a group of people out there that fuck with that shit. That fuck with that shit.
Who the fuck is buying $500 for some indies?
Z ass get the capping and complaining about games he don't even play. He ain't gonna spend 2 minutes in.
That's
what
right.
Is going on?
You know why I'm kidding?
It's going to PC first.
Hey yo. You know why?
Xbox first, you
know what?
Hey
yo. You know why? You know why I'm complaining? You know why I'm complaining? Because I ain't got shit to play. Hey, they got shit for the diabetics. They got shit for the handicaps. What about the shit for the streets?
You do that every day on the X engine. Let me tell you something. You start this motherfucking show every day. But so you end this motherfucking show.
I play shooters. I play shooters. I will always play shooters on the Xbox.
I understand y'all sitting here defending indie games because damn it, when it comes down to it,
defending no
damn
indie
near
games.
all y'all got.
Look, I'm not defending
what they doing right now.
Look, this generation is over. It was dog shit. It's over.
So, hey, Post.
When you're gonna see next generation games, when that shit is about to start, but right now,
hey, Post.
You know what I'm saying? Until E3, until they direct.
Post, let me understand.
Your momentum.
Post.
What momentum, bro?
You had something going.
Wait, hold on. But look what y'all arguing about. Y'all arguing about an Inside Xbox show, bro.
Inside Xbox. That's
There's never been a big show.
Don't break kayfabe.
But
This is what we do.
Look,
hold on,
Microsoft finna finish out this generation, whatever content they have,
and
that
that
shit over.
They've already accepted defeat.
But Posto, what does it hurt? What does it hurt to have a 30-second clip at the end?
Because it's not time for that, bro.
Hold on.
Look,
Also, you don't want to have
one at a time. One at a time.
Series X will be shown in its own
way. All right, hold on 1 second.
I think the point he's making is their goal is to make a clean.
All right, hold on. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
It was dog.
Hey, Moss, you there, Moss?
Yeah,
you might be the only motherfucker with some common sense. Take over the show. I let this old ass dog put you piss on my floor. All right, hold on. Hey, read the bills. Read the bills.
Hold on, I'll pay the bill. I'll pay the bill. Hey, we got some shit for post. We got some shit for post, all right? Stir crazy with the $2. So post up, is Halo Infinite not a Series X game? Hello Mike with the 26. Z, break post up's motherfucking jaw. Floyd Mayweather with the 2. Post, thoughts on being okay to talk about controllers now? Is it okay to talk about them? Sony Prophet with the 5. They already showed the Series X. Hey, they already showed Series X games. What the fuck are you talking about, you flat earth bitch?
What Series? Okay, what Series X game they show? What Series X game they show? Because y'all said Hellblade 2 was CGI. Fuck nigga, talk your shit. Talk your shit. What did they show? What did they show? The Halo Infinite wasn't even running on Series X. We haven't even seen Halo Infinite running on Series X. Dumbass.
Hey, I'm one of y'all niggas.
Y'all gotta look, man. Look, this generation was fucked up. It ended off with no fucking content. I do not want the Series X attached to this current generation. Finish up with this dog shit lineup that we got, and then kick they motherfucking mouth in with the next generation. That's what they doing, bro.
One more bill, guys. One more bill. The Almighty Spartan God.
Hold on, Teddy.
Hold on, Teddy. The Almighty Spartan God with 199. This was as disappointing as D-Batch's hairline.
My nigga.
Hey, let me ask Post a question. So, Post.
What's up? You can ask us a question. The Xbox community a question.
Shut the fuck up, Sean. Okay, Post. Let me ask you a question, Post. What do you think that this show... hold on, is that R&B again? Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think this show helps Xbox? Like, should they have even had this? Like, who is this show catered for?
Look,
that would
let me tell you something.
I can answer that, but you go ahead.
You have a company that caters to all gamers. We got to get out this notion that we are the only motherfuckers that matter when it comes to. It's so many motherfuckers in this. It's people in this community who only play 2D games, who only play indies, who only play RTS, who only play multiplats, who don't care about exclusives or none of that shit. Look. It's better than not showing nothing. Microsoft saying, hey, it's a time going on where everybody is down in a quarantine, don't know what the fuck is going on. Everybody is dependent on gaming. At least we could come out and do a show about gaming. Whether that show is pointed to you or not, they not just sitting around. They show the Series X, they put shit out. Now look.
Let me cataract.
Good try.
Now look, I know everybody wants to.
You could announce that on Twitter, brother.
No, they can't. They can't do that.
Wait, hold on.
It's not
this is a monthly web series, bro. It's a monthly show.
They do this shit.
So what are you talking about?
Daddy, you sweet.
Bro, they do it every fucking month.
Okay, here now. Oregon Control 2020. They didn't even have to do it. These people at home in quarantine with their family, but yet they still trying to keep gaming going. What has Sony did? What fucking show have you seen?
That's what I want to know.
Answer the question.
Why do they need a show? Nothing. Because why?
No.
They don't want to do shit like this.
Man, shut your ass.
Hold on.
The last show that Sony had, they showed you a game that said la 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 la.
And Sean, you go. One at a time.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Hold on.
Let Sean go, and then we're going to read these.
Hold on.
There's a bunch of bills, honestly.
Clowning indies, but when Sony was showing indies at the beginning of the PS4, it was all good though.
All right, Nithos, you pay the bills and then Sean go.
Revisionist history, huh?
Had about 50 indie developers on stage.
It's the beginning of the generation. Y'all been showing indies this whole goddamn generation.
Man, it was the beginning of your ass.
Okay, Nithos got to get the bills, y'all. Hold on.
Pay the bills.
Get the bills.
God damn, hold on. All right, we can't have this. We can talk. We can't talk together, but we can sing together. Jeremiah Dixon with the $2. All the games will be for next. All the games will be Xbox Series S Gen for the next 2 years because like you can play on the Xbox One. Let's start with 61 with the 199. MM2K, you asked the same question every Inside Xbox. Crazy Horse with the $2. You have to give the indie support as well. Sony Prophet with the 2. Is Everwild Series X grocery store?
Okay. So let me answer. So
go ahead, Sean.
The same thing about Inside Xbox. and State of Play, neither one of those platforms do they ever announce new games. What they do is they announce things they've already previously announced, tell you when they're coming, show a little bit of footage, maybe talk about indies they have never announced. Like with the last State of Play at E3, they didn't announce anything new. They talked about some future games.
I get that. I get everything you're saying. I understand that. That's not what I was saying before I walked away from my desk, right? What I was saying is, right,
you should have
why you keep putting me on these dog shit ass shows? We already know about Grounded. We already fucking know about fucking goddamn Sea of Thieves.
That ground.
Bitch, we in a pandemic.
That ground that look fire too.
All right, what's
that ground that look fire.
It looks better than that audit did. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
steady stomping,
by the
steady
way,
in they neck.
by the way, hold on. About xCloud. Hold on. About xCloud. I read a tweet that said gaming media in Japan who never talk about Xbox. Right now, they talking about xCloud nonstop at the moment. So that show, despite it not being for us, it has people.
Because that's a cell phone market. That's all they game on cell phone.
Yeah, Donald's on the game.
Show this shit over there.
What Stadia doing? What Stadia doing?
Why you talking about a young platform?
Stadia making moves based off hate.
You got ponies out here hyping up. Been killing Xbox players for hyping up controllers the whole gen, and Sony just show one and they just go crazy.
That shit might have been
That shit Nigga, haptic feedback. We had that.
Y'all been doing it the whole gen though. That's the thing.
Haptic feedback.
We've had a balance. We've had games.
Nigga, the iPhone got haptic feedback. The Xbox controller got haptic feedback.
Hold on, one second.
Motor in the triggers to feel the rumble and all that stuff and pull. Nigga, we've been having that the whole gen. What are y'all talking about?
And bravo to y'all, post. But here's the thing. Y'all haven't had games. Y'all haven't had games.
Nigga, they just stumped your brain.
Y'all haven't had games.
Can I ask the Sony dude the question?
But y'all talk about
at the beginning of the
and two of them haven't even came out yet.
In the beginning of the generation, when PlayStation pretty much had no games, what was the sentiment like?
I should stop the ass out. Indies and Pokemon.
It was indies and third-party deals.
Yeah,
for like 3 years. That's what it was. So what
happened?
I understand that. My point is, there's two stories to this generation. Microsoft. Yes, it is. Microsoft started out.
Hello.
Had maybe a couple in like 2016 to 2018, and they pretty much finished off bad. Sony started off bad, had some bangers come out, had a smaller long period, and now they ended strong. So that's really the story of this generation.
But to that, Sean, even Xbox alum Seamus Blackley said your bangers really need to come out in the mid to the
I
end
agree
of the
with you.
generation.
I definitely agree with you. I agree with that.
Thank you.
I agree with that.
Where's Stadia bangers?
The only
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. I know you're not comparing a company that's been out for 5 months versus one that's been out for 20 years. I know you're not. Deflection. Deflection.
I'm sitting up here. Y'all sitting up here. Hold on. Y'all sitting up here asking all the studios that Microsoft purchased who are now focused on next generation at the end of a generation to focus on current gen.
I agree. That's dumb. That's not a good.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, Xbox themselves said that there's no gamer left behind, so there is no generation.
Oh man, come on.
So why not?
Moss, we took your game. I'm gonna remind you, motherfucker, one more time, Moss. Nigga, you're in your bedroom. You're not in the boardroom. Fuck, nigga.
Here we go.
Hey,
Post, I'm married. No, thank you.
You're losing your games, bro.
That was a good one, fuck, nigga. That was a good one.
Post up. Hey, next, check your Twitter. It says Xbox controller is the #1 on trending.
Yeah, so like the DualSense was announced, right? Yeah, the DualSense was announced, but it looks like an Xbox controller.
Yep.
That should be the one.
Like side by side, that's a similar ergonomics.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
The controller. The controller.
Okay.
We're talking about the controller.
All right, now look.
Wait, let me pay this bill then before we go. Floyd Mayweather with the $5. The bad thing is, why do they show this kind of stuff on their E3 past shows like Bambi Simulator instead of using Inside Xbox?
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
That's right. Good point. But you see, like you said, DualSense gets announced. I was looking for some specs with the new controller. It's called the DualSense now, not DualShock. DualSense gets announced for the PlayStation 5, but Xbox #1 is trending instead. And for a good reason, this must feel good for the Xbox team at Microsoft. They spent the past generation being on the wrong end of these sorts of messaging, and it backfires. Gaming trending the Xbox controller.
Yeah, that's funny. Like you said, the point is like talking about likes, Instagram likes, retweet likes, viewership. What's happened now?
You know what? Would they say something about the PlayStation 5? They just felt the final design.
Man, they
just found it.
Yeah, like that to me, that right there seems a little sketchy. Like, goddamn,
if they just did that,
oh, we're not getting no consoles this year.
I told you.
I don't think that console coming out this year.
They're gonna do a CGI trailer.
We reached the milestone. Now, what's new about this controller?
Haptic feedback.
Does the Xbox do that already?
Yeah. Motors in the
triggers.
Motors in the triggers.
There's a microphone built into it.
Do y'all like the controller? Do y'all like how it looks? I just don't like.
I like how it looks.
I don't like the thumbsticks with each other.
I like how.
Yeah, I don't think it looks that
It's
bad.
just the color. To me, it's just the color that looks.
The color, yep. I like the color.
I need a
controller.
They got two.
I need a black one.
They do got a black one. I seen the
They
black
got a
one.
black one.
Okay.
They have a solid color versions of these, but like I don't like the thumbsticks next to each other. I'll never get over that.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it wasn't so much the side. That feels unnatural to me. With
right.
That's my concern.
We're playing shooters. That's why I always play shooters on the Xbox.
Because looking at the controller, looks like the thumb with your hand, the thumbs
but at the same
higher.
time, at the same time,
Fighters and things.
identity.
It's cool. I mean,
They gotta keep their identity.
I mean, you can't say that because gaming evolved. They added this motherfucking hand triggers. They added
I don't
trigger to it.
agree with that, Teddy. Neither. Like that, you could always change that. That doesn't mean nothing, bro. Even Nintendo did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really
Nintendo did it like twice.
That's Nintendo, though.
But you said because it's
go right there. I mean, you change this, I promise you, the opponents are gonna have outcry.
Okay,
yeah, because Nintendo's branding is about their games. PlayStation's branding is a little more about their design.
All right.
So this controller has a microphone. So are people gonna spy on you then? Are they gonna listen?
Sony gonna be listening to that conversation.
Listen,
Here we go. It's the Connect stuff all over again. They gonna be
all you gotta do is
just
when you got something with a camera on it, you put a fucking piece of tape over it. Problem solved.
Okay, but how does that help? I get that, but no one's gonna have that same energy, are they?
What?
This is
what you say. But that.
Yeah, you know, if you don't listen to you, bro.
On something like your smart TV or a microphone or something.
Let me tell you something. Do you know the
microphone on there, bro?
Do you know the microphones on cell phones are some of the best microphones? The motherfuckers pick up everything, bro.
Yeah,
and you talk about putting a tape on this little ass mic, it's gonna stop.
And you know what? I bet the mic is embedded to a point where you're not gonna be able to do it.
Hold the fuck on. Shut the fuck. Oh my god.
Who won't tape on their brand new controller? Fuck out of here.
It's a fucking joke.
You just
not even own this goddamn console.
Let's keep that same energy though.
Wait, hold on. Let me pay the bills, but real quick about that tape. There was a patent by Sony that says the controller would listen to you and offer you advice for microtransactions and so on.
I never forget about that.
I'll bring that up. But Floyd Mayweather with the $5.
Knockout.
The bad thing is, why do they... Oh, wait, I did that one. My bad. Coop Man with the $1.99. Even at the start, Sony outsold Xbox. Know-how, 1745 with the $2. Post, your double chin, too loud, we destroying Inside Xbox, and I think that's it.
Alright, but where's Sony at, though? I want to see the PlayStation 5. Is there any pictures of that? Because I want to see
the clown. Microsoft on the show.
When's that gonna get
When the last time y'all got a show from Sony where a motherfucker one whispering in your ear talking about something?
You know, how about
Put up your ears, bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I really need.
Let me have your ears. Take a picture of your ears.
Send me a copy of your. I mean, literally, send me a copy.
Nah, my brother, listen. You're gonna get a CGI PlayStation trailer for the new PlayStation 5.
I'm just waiting for something because they keep glorifying. Every time I talk to these dudes, Vaughn and all this, we got God of War and Spider-Man, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. Four games, and 2 of them still have yet to come out. And this
one of them's been
in 2016, and this is the 4 games they glorified. 2 of them.
And guess what? Hey, guess what, Crack?
Come on, bro.
Hey, guess what, Crack? They glorify them, right? But when they hit PS Now, they 2-3 years old. They're 4 years old game. Spider-Man just hit PS Now. What's they say? That's a 2-3 year old game. But why y'all still glorifying 3-4 year old games?
Hey, Zeke, go ahead and share that screen real quick. But Floyd Mayweather with the $2. If that new controller, the DualSense, battery life ain't 40+ hours,
It's not 40 hours. It's not the league.
4 hours.
It's not.
4 hours tops. 4 hours tops.
Hey, yo, what you said to get?
The real XBR.
With the new battery technology, that motherfucker better be more than 4 hours.
4 hours.
Better be about 8 hours, I reckon.
Unless you start deactivating certain things, I'm saying 4 hours.
All right, okay, what we got here?
That's a bit too low.
Did Sony say 4 hours? Or
no, they haven't said anything. They didn't say anything.
All right,
what's battery life?
Let me read the tweet here, and you got the picture in front of you. Sony had a patent approved for direct-to-consumer microtransaction storefront targeted by AI. What a shitty world we live in. And in this picture, you clearly see 80% of players like you defeating the boss using resource X. You see how it listens to him when he says, "Hey, PlayStation, how do I defeat the boss?"
Oh my god!
Yeah, I remember posting about that story. That was funny.
Okay.
So that's legit.
I doubt they'll ever use that, but you never know.
And now the controller has a microphone in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's legit then.
But these things,
it was
these
real.
people that
it do look like a.
You're not gonna have the same energy about shit like
it
that.
It literally does. Like Jay does put them side by side.
The body.
It's bigger.
Us as humans have gotten used to all this.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna be able to play shooters now?
No, I just don't like the
thumbsticks.
The thumbstick.
I need one. I gotta play shooters. I just need one up top here. You know, I'm just used to that.
Oh yeah, I'm a third party.
The thing is, especially with the Elite Series playing without controller, you ain't going back, bro.
Oh no, I play shooters in the box. I know, but this is.
You playing with the Series 2. That controller's awesome.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Real talk, right? Shout out to Sony for getting in depth in the control. They mean that more third parties would take advantage of this. Whether Assassin's Creed or 2K or Madden. Now both.
I like the ergonomics of it. I just don't like that color scheme right there.
But they got a black one too.
One's nice.
I'd rather just do the solid color.
Alright, adaptive triggers, L2 haptic feedback. Alright, what the hell is adaptive triggers? What the hell is haptic feedback?
When you feel the
you'll feel it.
The tension.
It's like
It's like
with an Android. It's like with on a phone.
Microsoft did with
you
the
feel the
triggers.
Alright, so what's adaptive triggers? Sensitivity? How far you?
Yes. So how far you push it exactly?
Right.
Which I thought Sony already had, but I guess they didn't.
Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Are games actually going to use that touchpad? Probably not.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the touchpad.
There's a touchpad on it?
I didn't like
the touchpad in there.
I think the only game I remember using the touchpad was
Uncharted.
What's that horror game?
Beyond Two. No, Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, Days Gone.
No, Detroit.
Okay, the Sony exclusives.
Yeah.
No. I think the Batman Tale games use it.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human. I don't like touchscreen controllers.
They're
not.
A lot of their first party games use
the touchpad and the light is just gonna make
how y'all niggas saying
but the shit trash though.
Yeah, with the haptic feedback, with the shit, the triggers and force feedback. Because I remember Forza was the first Forza when you push the shit down.
That was amazing, though.
You can feel the wheel.
Sony told they fan base didn't need that shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And Phil told nigga, didn't want for that shit. Shut your ass up, nigga.
Yeah. But here's a question though. Real talk.
That's the matter with you.
Keep that same energy. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Every time Sony tell y'all don't need something,
you don't need need something,
Hold on.
you say yes,
Say-
nigga. You
let me
come
tell
back
you
and he
something.
says you need it, you
Say
be
your
like, yes, I don't want to
muffled
hear
ass
that
in
shit, nigga.
Say your muffled ass in the background.
Post up.
Just the same when it comes to games.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ted, I was like,
Thank you.
okay.
Ted,
Y'all be
you
brainwashed by Sony. I was like, yeah, we
Ted, hey, Ted, you can barely talk. You still recuperating.
Hey, all might no, all Xbox
tell you
controllers,
something.
all Xbox controllers do that, brother. That's not nothing. Not just the
That's
Elite.
not. I'm just saying though.
Yeah.
Sony said y'all didn't need the feature and y'all went with them, but now they putting it in there. Y'all with it now. Just like they said y'all didn't need.
Wait.
Just like they said y'all didn't need EA. What's the name?
Access,
Y'all
yeah.
went along
EA
with that
Pass,
shit,
yeah.
and then when you get it, y'all man, y'all.
Did Phil literally not said
Same
that the
thing will
fan
happen
base
with
did
Day
not
and Day
want
on Game
VR,
Pass.
and later on turn around and want to give him VR? Shut your ass up, post up.
Wait, that's not what he said. Hold on, that's not exactly what he said, though.
What the fuck?
He said y'all didn't want that shit, nigga.
Bro,
hold
let
on.
me tell you
You
something.
cap for that shit.
Hold on.
Let me tell you
Better
something.
Bill.
My bro was about to buy me a PSVR. I ain't want the shit. Fucking.
Hold on.
You see what I'm talking about?
Coop Man with the $4.99. Hold only one game uses the Xbox trigger feature, and that's Forza. But y'all trying to count how many games use Sony's touchpad?
I don't know. I only do one game.
You
that
have
you
trigger feedback with all the fucking games.
Yeah, I know that one game.
Used it.
This,
Niggas, they be saying.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I know the first game that I remember with the shit in the triggers was the what do you call it? The Forza, filling the wheel, you pulling down the tension.
Yeah, Jason Lewis with the $5. The haptic feedback back is for the whole controller. So if you play a racing game, you go on dirt and feel back on the controller, like the whole controller's
bro,
shaking shit.
I really think only racing games gonna use that shit more.
Yo, Z, come get your boy Porter Rock on Twitter. Post up swearing Xbox got all the money. This nigga comparing likes. Like, they see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They shitted on Phil in the Xbox community this whole gen about crowd engagement versus sale numbers and actual numbers. And these tarts on Twitter hyping up likes. What the fuck is going on?
What are we doing here?
Is we swapping places? I mean, it's the community swapping because they shitted on Phil in the Xbox community for hyping up engagement numbers. Now Porter Rock is on Twitter doing the same thing, hyping up likes
Why are
for
you
a
watching
controller.
Porter Rock?
Hey yo, but look, for the record though,
So
for
why
Sony,
you watching that, man?
hey yo, Sony getting these things in their trigger, I think it's dope overall for gaming. I mean, if more games are going to use it, especially multi-plat games, will be all
The first person,
I doubt it.
games will use it.
Yeah, I mean,
First
now,
party games.
Duty,
they're going to use it.
Yeah, Duty's going to use it.
No. Third-party gamers are going to. Third-party games are going to use many of it. They do it on Xbox already. They do it on Xbox.
Yeah, they're going to. Everybody's going.
They ain't gonna use it as much. I still third party.
Nah, they're already. Third parties already using it. They just don't have the capability on PlayStation to do it. The haptic feedback and the triggers and stuff. They're already using it.
That's last.
I just think it's good for racing. Other than that, like
pulling a trigger on a fucking gun game, like you can feel the recoil back.
I don't think they're going to use the touchpad, but the other stuff I think they're going to use.
Yeah.
They're already using
It's good because Sony's using it and Xbox has been using it.
Sony uses a touchpad on
developers will cater to it now.
Took it off.
I don't care for the touchpad.
Cause the niggas use it on their first party games.
Hey, you know what? I thought the touch when they were saying the new thing screen.
Killing me, my nigga.
Nigga, I'm not killing you, bro. They literally got to look at their first party games.
Their first party games, they do use it. They do. Infamous Second Son, Detroit Become Human. I don't care for them.
Third party though.
See, how many times you use that pass?
No, they first person. No, they first person using it. They do use it.
They use that shit on there. That's what I'm saying.
What is the percentage of gamers that actually use it out of the whole?
Bro, if it's in the game,
if it's on the game, but
if it's on the game, you have to use the
game. It's game based.
Nigga, you is capping. This is the most I've heard you.
Bro, if it's in the game, you have to use the damn thing.
You have to use it for that game.
You don't want developers
hit the like button. Hey, listen, let's get this thing up to 300 likes, man.
You're always talking about choice.
You don't even have to
giving gamers choice. That's giving the fucking developer a choice.
Nah,
you do. That they built their first party. You gonna have to use it.
No. Post. Post, because
they got assaulted, but you don't hear me crying about it.
Days Gone required you to use it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Batman. Hold on. That's first party. The Batman Telltale game on PS4 required you to use it.
Okay.
Right.
Look,
So it just depends on the game.
It's dog shit. And you know, it's dog shit.
You sound drunk.
It's dog shit.
You sound drunk.
They ain't never even touched the goddamn thing.
Look, just because you had butt surgery, don't.
Post. Are you that hurt that you had to go get a bottle of fucking whiskey and fucking? You sound fucking wasted.
Hey yo, you said
I'm in the Midwest too.
You sound like you laying next to Bob right now.
Hey yo, Sony Prophet said Xbox doesn't have haptic feedback. What are you guys talking about now?
Oh my god,
it does.
What? Bro,
It does.
hey, why y'all listening to this?
McNeil J. Chris said.
Hold on. This nigga off the
That
head,
nigga
dog,
always wrong. That nigga always wrong.
You gotta have the feedback because I can feel it whenever I play.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Sony Prophet. I get confused by you and Omega Gazio sometimes.
Sony Prophet,
Y'all niggas say the same shit. You and Omega Gazio, like I ain't gonna lie.
We're the same person. That nigga catch so many L's.
Hey yo,
hey
yo, hold on.
It seems like he disappeared finally.
Hey, hold up. McNeil J. Chris said the touchpad was a must in Infamous Second Son. You use it to absorb new power. Yeah, it does. Sony first party game. I've said I'm just not a fan, me personally, of the touch thing. To me, like, you know, for me pushing it in to get it off, that's something different. But like when you like to make it a certain movement, like, you know, like Detroit Become Human.
Swipe left. Swipe right.
I use it in Detroit Become Human.
Yeah. You know, it wasn't really like. I mean, it wasn't that accurate. That was just
it
my opinion.
It wasn't significant. It wasn't like a significant.
But what is significant third party though? You guys are using Batman Telltale. That's not really it.
No, I mean, I don't know. That's like third party didn't take advantage of the Kinect.
It's
like,
not big with third party.
It's not a big. It wasn't big.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I mean? I mean, but them getting the trigger thing, I think that's dope. You know what I mean? I think that's dope. Yeah,
listen,
I know why it's so they call that motherfucker dual sense because they first sense was to look how Microsoft controllers was selling and how they said it was a better controller. Hold on. The second sense.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Are you drinking Whipple in a fucking paper bag? You sound like you're fucking stumbling around like a fucking wino.
The second sense was we gotta copy that motherfucker. Dual sense.
Hey, post some quick question.
Hey, hold up. Tony, let me pay the bills.
Sony Prophet with the 5. Rumble triggers are not haptic feedback. You're all sounding really stupid right now.
Somebody find me the link.
Rumble and haptic, dumbass.
Somebody find me the link for the Xbox controller. We put on the screen. We got another bill.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Trey, shut the fuck up. You stop cheerleading. Have your own opinion. Grocery store. With the 2.
Who the fuck you talking about? Who the fuck you talking about, motherfucker? Hell, can't appreciate your patronage, but stay your ass in the fucking chat, bitch. You're talking about somebody got their own opinion. Hell, half of you motherfuckers in that chat ain't got your own fucking opinion. Y'all follow anything half of these some bitches up here on this goddamn panel say. Y'all follow Z. Y'all will follow Z straight to hell if he goddamn told y'all something. Y'all better goddamn get your own minds. You sorry, fucks.
Hey, Trey, I do gotta check you though, Trey. When Microsoft up, your ass be on Microsoft.
That's a
Sony
fact.
came out with this new controller. Now you on Sony side.
Damn it! I go where the money goes, motherfuckers.
Hey, Post. This is what I'm trying to go to.
We got a few more bills. Jason Lewis
got the games though.
You said you go where the money go though. Fuck
it. Jason Lewis with the $2. Haptic feedback is different, not in the triggers. Sony Prophet again with the 2. Trey is a yes man.
Hold on. Anybody got any proof about Xbox controllers?
I ain't no yes man, brother. Half of y'all are straight yes man. If ZT out of jump, I'll be like, hi, master.
You put it in what chat?
I put it in the chat. I put a link in the chat.
Oh, you're
coming for you, Trey. Hey, gives us good food.
Half of y'all goddamn things, y'all follow anything that anybody tell y'all to.
Hey, chat, y'all gotta stop disrespecting Teddy
Payne. Wait, hold up. Hey, Dalby, and DM me the link because I don't see it.
But appreciate your patience.
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Keep on donating.
All right, hold up.
Yo, no, somebody else said that.
Hey, and Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Trey, you go to the dentist, yet you missing 12 teeth. Fuck out of here.
Hey, by all means, keep the patronage coming. By all means, y'all wasting y'all money just to insult me. I feel
they ain't wasting their money, man.
I love that. Bring that goddamn money over here. Hey, Z, I'm about to have you retire. I'm about to get you so paid. You about to retire on this motherfucker.
Yeah, they got haptic feedback. They call it impulse trigger.
Haptic
feedback ain't nothing but vibration. That's all it is.
I guess somebody give me a link.
Yeah, Tage the Mage with the $5. If the PlayStation 5 controller has an X input for Windows 10, it would be worthy purchase as a PC controller.
Oh shit! Here you go.
Okay, so this
I put you the link to your phone.
This what I want to know.
You my phone.
This what I want to ask the panel. Will the DualSense controller take over as the best controller next gen, or will the Xbox?
Okay, hold up. Hey, Mendoza. What you do? I'm gonna say this is old message. So you was talking. You go to settings and you select your mic. Xbox. Okay, and he sent me the thing in my inbox. Hey, do me. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this right quick. Halo waypoint. Yeah. Okay, you might have took an L on this one, Sony Prophet. It might.
Yeah. Shout out to 9. He just doing that. Christian Bennett with the $2. Xbox controllers are looking primitive as hell right now, cuz.
Oh shit.
I do like that game bar feature though they did with XSplit built into the game bar. Where that's gonna be fire.
All right, hold on. When they Xbox One haptic feedback. Hold on, let me scroll.
Oh yeah, and one more. Chris Ross with the $1.99. I use a touchpad to call plays in 2K.
Okay. Okay. I do not know this question. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. The Xbox, I thought they did though, but I didn't want to put.
Yeah, they just call it impulse trigger.
Oh, it says I do. I'm on a Halo site. Yeah, I do. This is his question. I do not know if the question has been asked. 343. Will Halo Master Chief Collection be taking advantage of the haptic feedback tracks on the Xbox One controller for all 4 games?
I just sent you a DM. Oh, yeah.
It's built into the triggers too.
Yeah.
The haptic feedback ain't nothing but vibration, bro. It's not this special. That's what it means.
As he gets it, it's in the XP. I'll just read it. Impulse triggers. Xbox One's wireless sports, and this is from 2013. 4 vibration motors, a small one behind each trigger that adds precise haptic feedback to the fingertips, and a large one in each grip. So that's also the controller itself. Scale rumbles. This gives users a sense of in-game direction and depth, creating rich, immersive experiences. Yada yada.
Yeah, I know they've been. You feel like
this actual
yeah, they've been doing it.
Secret
I did not say vibrate. I said vibration. That's what happened.
That shit is old as fuck.
It's vibration. That's basically what it is.
The secret sauce it was.
The secret sauce. yeah. But that's dope. Sony got it though.
Like Post said, the Xbox One controller will still be the best controller. Straight
I'm just saying, a lot of this shit that the PS5 gonna be doing, the X been doing this whole gen. From the controllers, from
you just got to say the whole gen was trash.
PRR and
basically Xbox is like fucking Android
and all that shit.
PlayStation like fucking.
I'm just saying though. I'm just being serious. HDMI 2.1. The X got that VRR variable refresh rate. We've been experiencing that. The X when it's plugged into a monitor can do 1440p at 120 frames per second. I'm telling you, we've been doing this shit the whole time, bro. Like what are we doing?
Hold on. Post up.
PlayStation gamers are like Apple owners.
Nobody cares. What the fuck?
Y'all don't care until it comes to PlayStation.
Nobody.
That's what it is.
We don't. Xbox still wasn't selling with all that shit you just said.
You don't get, man. That shit's selling right now. Fuck nigga. Fuck it. You talking?
Why aren't you happy about it? Just be happy about it. They're both doing it. I mean,
right now.
So they're copying Xbox. Good.
Xbox sell more controllers than anybody.
Come on. Hey, I don't know, man. But shout out to my man Tommy Bull. Appreciate the $2 and the thumbs up, man.
My shit could have shut up.
Oh, okay. Y'all experience and shit, but okay. But before we
go,
yo,
Z, before you go, like, when are we gonna see the PlayStation 5? Do you reckon it's gonna be in June, May?
When we're gonna get it, like reveal?
Reveal. Console. Will it be a video? Will it be a CGI trailer?
It'll be a
CGI. Here's a question though. A question. Hold up. McNeil J. Chris said 1440p, 120 frames per second. LOL and Sea of Thieves. Fuck out of here. Post. Here's a question, right? We have these rumors, right? Until it be proven factual about the PlayStation 5 and Heat, whatever the case may be. Will the power brick be inside?
I said that to you the other day.
Yeah, would it? Or would it be? It doesn't matter.
If it's a heating issue, no, it's not going to be inside, right? Because if they're going to have a heating issue to avoid it, you got to take it out. That you don't have a choice, right? There's no.
They're going to have that bitch inside.
Didn't Foundry cover that?
You got to understand.
No, they haven't seen the console.
Why would you want it inside?
I think the X might have a goddamn power brick.
I don't know. Richard Ledbetter, he was there.
No, the X doesn't have a power brick.
The Series X.
The power brick is inside the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it doesn't bother me. Either or. I don't give a fuck. Well, my issue is not my issue. My only concern for these next release consoles is how much is external storage is going to be on both sides.
I personally think
you know what?
1 terabyte is $120.
Hold on. Here's the problem, Z. I was actually looking at this yesterday.
I think I know what you're about to say.
Mark Cerny said their SSD supports 6 channels, I believe, a priority.
Yeah.
The SSDs on the market currently all support 2 channels. So as a result, in order for if you want to run a game on an SSD, the speed has to exceed what's in the PlayStation 5 in order for it to be compatible to take advantage of what's going on in it. Yes. So that means it's going to need to be like 7.5 gigabytes per second or whatever. Right. And them things ain't going to be cheap. That's number one. Number two, it's actually got to fit inside the bay. And number three, these things ain't got the best cooling solutions to run externally at the time. So what I think is going to end up happening, I think by Microsoft going the proprietary route, because they don't have to just release 1 terabyte drive. They can do 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, etc. of that same drive. I think Microsoft is going to be cheaper, and I think in the long run they will have, at least I'm gonna say early on in the generation, they're going to sell more. PlayStation 5, if you're going to have a compatible, you're looking at $200 minimum. Because the speed has to exceed it. And if they're not, and if they don't come out with 6-channel drives, that means that means they're going to be extremely expensive.
Yeah, I personally think when it comes to the Microsoft Seagate 1 terabyte, I'll take $1 maximum.
$120? Yes, I ain't gonna lie, man. I always at the start of a generation, things is always so goddamn expensive, man. Oh my god.
I'm gonna say 100. I'm gonna say 100.
I see about 120. I say about 120.
Yeah, I say 120 maximum.
120, 150. 120, 150.
Yeah, I think 120, 150.
Yeah.
For how many? 1 terabyte?
Yeah.
Because it's a custom. But the thing is, it's a custom drive. That's
this is the reason why I'm saying it for the Seagate 1 terabyte SSD right now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be.
So I'm gonna say around 120 maximum.
I say 150. You know what I mean? So I gotta get that. I gotta buy extra controller. I gotta buy an extra controller.
I can't see that happening. 120, I reckon maximum.
Well, actually, you don't have to.
You don't need to buy an extra controller. Your old controller works.
Yeah.
No, they're talking about the hard drive.
He said controller.
Yeah, wait, you would have 2 controllers regardless. You're gonna use your Series X. I mean Series 2.
And the Elite Z, you just updated.
But listen, ain't the new Xbox coming out with some new features on their controller?
No, it's a software update. So you won't. The only thing that's going to be different is the share button. Everything else, it's the auto low latency mode and all that stuff, they're going to update your old controller. It's going. So you don't even have to buy a new controller.
But why would you not want to use your Series 2?
Oh, I am, but I need another controller. Even though I don't have company.
Well, it comes with one.
Yeah, but even though I do have company, maybe my grandson might come over here, and I'm very, very selfish. I'm the only child. I
don't let my kids use my controller.
Yeah, I'm the only goddamn child. So I'm not good at. Mine don't even let mine touch my shit either, man. Like I'm very funny when it comes to my stuff, right? So the kids got to get their own goddamn controller. You know what I mean? And I wish they could announce what they call the Lockhart, whatever it is. The Lockhart, and depends on the price. And I get one of them motherfuckers for the kids in the front room. But
they might announce it in the next month.
Ain't nobody touching that Series X though.
Hey, but hold on, we got a few bills. Jason Lewis with the $2. Pull that Wired article on the controller haptic, and Christina Bennett with the $2. All that power to support 2013 hardware. Fuck out of here.
Pull the Wired article on the controller. What do you mean? It does.
There's probably a Wired article about.
Oh no! You're
puff piece on haptic feedback.
What
does it matter?
The Xbox has it. Man, they've been doing it.
I think we're that subject.
Yeah.
It's just updated old tech. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Both company, PlayStation and Xbox, will be supporting. PS4 and PS5. It's gonna be cross-gen for a bit.
All right. Shout out to Christina Bennett. I'm gonna send you and your hubby. I'll be sending your merch stuff out on the 10th. It may take a while to get there because of what's going on, but I'll put the shit in for you guys on the 10th. All right, did we cover everything? Anything? Nigga, look at this sweet.
Spider-Man coming to PS Now.
PS Now.
Oh man. Oh, wait. Hold on, man. They cut.
I almost played it today. I thought about streaming it.
Yo, listen. Hey, yo, look, they cut up.
That's interesting. The new DualSense, sorry, it doesn't necessarily have a share button. It's called the create button, so it's gonna have extra features to it.
Yeah, to create content. Yeah.
So it's just gonna open their PS4.
Yo, they said Nintendo about to file a lawsuit against. I'm gonna say before another show, but Nintendo's about to file a class action lawsuit against Sony for copying the Wii remote. God damn it!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I got it on my screen right now.
Oh
Jesus
shit!
Christ, man.
But you never talked about Sony sending a lawsuit. I mean, Nintendo sending a lawsuit to Sony about Dreams, right?
No.
Why?
We did because of Mario.
For making Mario rip-offs.
I don't know if they.
No, Sony pulled all those Mario game rip-offs.
They put them all down.
Oh, they had to pull them off.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, also we're gonna go
As
to
long as they're not
court.
selling them, they shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
well, they're making profit off it because you buy the game.
I guess.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
It was a free-to-play game, maybe not.
Yeah.
So Z, like with Spider-Man coming to PS Now, Horizon, which is coming to the PC native now, will Spider-Man do the same thing? Will they announce Spider-Man?
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. That'd be a smart thing for Sony. Is when
But Z, what about your Pony Brothers? Your Pony Brothers.
I told them, motherfucker. I've been telling them you can't listen. All we can do for Sony and these motherfuckers, I told you can't cap where they gonna put their, what they gonna put their software. If they can make money for them, it is only thing you can do with Microsoft, hopefully, and Sony is hold their feet to the fire and make these motherfuckers put out quality goddamn games. What they decide to put their software?
Yep.
100%.
Because they're not making new money from generation to generation. That's why they're trying to expand.
Yeah. So
Spider-Man and Uncharted is in PS Now.
Yeah.
Look, they gotta milk that IP. Look, listen, put it on Steam and get another 100,000 sales. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, shout out, Mama Z said. Mark City Entertainment says Z said his credit always been. My credit has always been. I'm a goddamn correct criminal. With respect, bro. Can't trust him. I ain't a thief though. I ain't
Can't trust him.
I think you used to steal cars. Like I don't lie. I used to be a car thief, but that was many years ago. When I was.
But Z actually steal car radios.
You? No, I didn't steal car radios.
Yeah.
I used to steal car radios.
I was a cat burglar in my youth.
Nah, I ain't up on anybody's house, Buck. Now I don't know about that.
No, it wasn't anybody's house. Offices and shit.
Wait, so you literally stole cats?
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I stole like laptops.
He did petty crimes. That's pretty much what he's saying when he.
All right, well, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna probably take the after show over to Twitch. We're still bugging the fuck out. But yeah, shout everybody that rocked out live. And yeah, man. Wait, but damn, so for the last people go, I guess we could talk about the controller. Because people are now fussing like damn Sony showing off the controller before they show games and they cutting up and that shit about to go goddamn left, man. This shit about to go left, man.
Z, do you like the look of the new controller?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Hey Z, I told you that Herman Hulst is a double agent.
Yeah.
That press release.
He tweeted out that shit, by the way.
What did Sony
He
do
tweeted out
with
the controller.
PS4? Did they show the controller and console all at once?
No, just the controller.
No, the controller first.
No, I mean in PS4 when they announced the PS4.
Yeah, they showed the controller.
Oh, yeah.
But they showed the controller with games, didn't they?
Yeah. And how was it gonna work?
I think both Microsoft and Sony need to come out and show some games and whatever it's gonna be. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, man. I do expect a lot of shit to get delayed because of what's going on. But that's why, again, I said the last game I probably buy is going to be Avengers because it's co-op. Avengers co-op, right?
It might get delayed.
It looks like they changed.
It's already been delayed. It has been delayed.
Yeah, it's more of a grip thumbstick now, like the Xbox controller.
They announced Avengers being delayed when they announced The Last of Us 2 being delayed.
They changed the thumbsticks on this bitch.
So if Avengers was supposed to come out in September, right? I might not look, but shit, I might wait if that motherfucker ain't coming out.
I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off then, man.
Z, what about Last of Us? They're giving people refunds now.
They got to. They ain't got a fucking release date for the motherfucker.
So do you reckon it's gonna be a PS5 launch title?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, my Twitch name is my same as my channel. Next December 20th.
No, I thought it will still be a cross-gen, but will it be launching with the PS5?
I'll probably so. I mean, if that bitch, listen, what the PS5 was supposed to come out in November, right?
That's the plan.
I think The Last of Us is November.
Here's the thing.
It could be a launch title.
When was it PS5? I'm sorry. When was the Last one supposed to come out?
May.
Originally, it was
May 29th, right?
And it got pushed
May 29th, right?
I'm thinking September now.
But I don't know. That bitch come out in September,
I don't know,
man.
bro.
If it come out in September, I got October.
September, October. Yeah.
I might just wait and get that bitch. You know what I mean? And,
If the
only reason why I don't think it'll be September is because of Cyberpunk.
They got pushed back in.
It's in September.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk is September.
Yep.
For now.
So I don't think they want to run into it.
In November, you got duty. Nobody want to run in that either. Like,
yeah, you don't want to be running into Call of Duty.
You might as well push it back.
Disappointing, though, Z. I was looking forward to that game.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. But if I can get on the PlayStation 5 and it run better, look better, I get on the P5.
Hey, who thinks the next gen systems are coming out this year? I do.
think Xbox.
I think Xbox.
Both are.
I don't know about PlayStation.
Now,
if you read that presser, they seem pretty confident in it. So I don't know about
And what, the PS5?
And they're gonna be out.
If they're got the design for it, bro. I don't know.
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I would have said no. It's gonna get delayed. But like,
no, ain't nobody missing the fucking busiest shopping goddamn day of the year. Nobody missing that.
Exactly. Ain't nobody missing no damn Black Friday. They don't give a damn whether it is.
They may be fucking.
They gonna take pre-orders on
There's
Black
just gonna
Friday.
be not many. There'll be like 100,000.
They gonna take Sony gonna take pre-orders on Black Friday.
Let me tell you something. It's 70
You're gonna have a million
degrees
of them.
in Chicago right now. Motherfuckers out barbecuing right now. No mask on and everything. Motherfucker ain't finna miss no business day of the year. And they outside barbecuing.
They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn
what's
about
going
no
on in my
damn
neighborhood right now.
virus. Hell,
Motherfuckers are kicking it right now.
Yep.
Look at by risking life or death. Goddamn it, they gonna shop on Black Friday, guaranteed.
Nah, this virus shit is supposed to be not immune to heat, so the summer should heat that motherfucker up and wipe that.
It'll slow it down. It'll slow it down.
Yeah, that's
But it's not going to be the crowded
Ain't
people.
gonna kill it.
No, right? I mean, I don't know. He was still. The Ebola was pumping in the.
Hey, everybody, listen to that shit last night, man. Fucking Tsunami versus Manhattan on the virus shit.
But listen, we're going live.
That's some Patreon content.
Yo, we're going live right now on Twitch. Go to the link right now. Click the link right now. Boop bop boop bop. Give me like 2 seconds. That's the link to the. Also, too, I want a huge shout out for those of you guys that joined the channel. Shout out to you. What do you call it? I'm sorry. Inbox me. If you got my on Twitter, inbox me. So I can see the link to the Patreon shit. Also, too, for those a lot of you guys that got an Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to my channel on Twitch for free.
Oh shit! I almost forgot.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You subscribe for free. I appreciate that. It's absolutely free. I got a couple more days. You know what I mean. You got a link right there for that. You get access to the private Discord. Merch. A lot of behind the scenes content. When we saying thank you, and you get to watch all the motherfucking pay per view fights, all that shit with us for free. We do that shit too. But that's the link right there. Shout out to that bitch named Trey. Oh my god. But listen, I'm going live on Twitch right now. Give me 2 seconds. Let me click it